and welcome back to more Valorant action. My name is Commanda, and I'm joined here with Zarin. How are you doing today, Zarin?
Doing good. Well, it's been a great slate of games, honestly, so far, and I'm excited to get into this one. Finally, we're into bracket play. It seems like it was a long road to get here, but I think we're gonna have a great little matchup here.
Absolutely. Today we have CSUN versus, remind me again?
Carleton
Carleton.
University, yes.
Yeah, I always forget the names of these schools right off the bat. And then it's because there's no names on the screen, and then right after I'm like, I'm fine after we get into the game. But
Yeah, no, I did. Trust me, I get the same block for whatever reason. It just kind of happens. But yeah, Carleton University, going up against Cal State University at Northridge. Um, Carleton probably the favorite coming into this one. As we'll talk about them in just a sec. But first, we'll take a look at the map bans and picks. As you see, on the left side of your screen, all the bands, and well, here's our map set. On the right side, we got Ascent to kick things off, followed by Pearl, and if needed, Icebox will be the deciding map.
yes, I think one of the maps that I almost never see is Pearl. I don't know if it's played a lot in competitive play, but a lot of the times we see Ascent, we see Icebox, and we see um, Haven.
Right. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I am not really too familiar with Pearl or Icebox for that matter. So I'd be interested in seeing in both of them, to be honest. And we'll see if we end up getting there. But Carleton comes into this atop their group. They won their first match by a score of 13-3 and followed that up with a 13-2 win. So they have pretty much crushed everybody they've played so far in this tournament. And as we get things started off, it's Cal State University going to be on the offensive side, going 2-1 in group play to get to this stage. So here we go. We'll see what they can do here. We're back on Ascent for round one of the CVH winter warm-up tournament.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have CSUN starting for a site real quick. CSUN Springs gonna actually take out Rayano. So they are up a person right now for the side of CSUN.
Planted.
Yep. So numbers advantage. Spike's gonna go down too. Apologize. I'm used to Call of Duty CS:GO. Oz gonna drop. Limit gonna get two back actually with the pistol. So Diamond able to pick one up as well, and a very clean pistol round. You don't see too many of those nowadays, but Cal State off to a great start against a red hot Carleton team.
Absolutely. The RGB Gamer sword this time, by the looks of it. Get some tricks real quick.
Yep. And well, Cal State definitely not the favorites, but as we take a look at Carleton's lineup real quick, we got Niner, Danners, not to be mistaken with our wonderful producer, Oz, Rayano, and Rage going to be for Carleton, and we'll take a look at CSUN in just a little bit, but we'll see if Carleton can bounce back. They're going to pretty much have a full save here as we go into round number two.
Yeah, this definitely is in favor of CSUN this round for sure. See the Astra smokes come down. I never get how people play Astra. It's so mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, I've never even seen that before, so that was an interesting look for sure. But Rage draws first blood regardless. Johnson able to get Oz back though, so now it's a 4v4. Bomb down, or Spike down once again. Johnson grabs another. Niner drops, Rayano and Rage follow that up as well. So now it's all up to Danners. And nothing he could do there, and well, just like that, CSUN up 2-0 early on.
Yeah, beautiful first two rounds for CSUN. I mean, we said going into this, Carleton looked like they were the favorite, but really, I don't know at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a bizarre start, but taking a look at CSUN, they got the matching clan tags as well. Springs, Limit, Johnson, Diamond, and Lilac. So that'll be your squad on the right side of your screen in red on the offensive side, of course. But now Carleton able to get a full buy-in, and we'll see if they can answer with their first round.
Yeah, we will have to see. Looks like CSUN is going to push up mid here, just maybe playing for picks. Carleton getting a little bit aggressive and poking out of B just to see if there's anything there. Can't quite spot out anything. CSUN's more moved over towards A again. Little bit of gunfire exchange, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I love these smokes there from CSUN. They make their way onto the A site. You see 2 players up, or 1 player under heaven, 1 player up top. Johnson able to draw first blood. I believe that's his 3rd already in this game. Now Springs gets a quick A plant down, and CSUN looked like a very, very good team here on Ascent. As Oz trying to break his way in, but really it just goes by himself, and everyone dropping like flies for Carleton, and CSUN just completely dominating this game.
Yeah, this is an absolutely dominant performance by CSUN. Definitely not what we were expecting given the previous games that were played in the group stages, but you know, it's a welcome surprise.
Yeah, Carleton has 1 kill through 3 rounds as a team. Definitely not the start that they wanted, or maybe even expected. You got to think them being so dominant. They did have a bit of a break though, so perhaps because CSUN's rolling right through their matches, and especially after a win, you know, perhaps they're a little bit more warmed up. But Carleton gonna have to get around here soon if they want a chance at winning this first map. I mean, they don't want to let this one slip away too early.
Absolutely. CSUN gonna look to push E site this time. They were on A all these other times, but now they're gonna try B.
Yep, so here we go. Niner set up with his teammates. He's gonna wrap on back Reyna. Lilac working in the middle of the map, nothing coming yet. Jed dashes across, tries to play for information. Shots going in, a couple collected too. So Johnson knocked down to 86, but Limit draws first blood. Player in the back, there's Johnson with 1. Rage trades him out with a pistol though.
Rayano and
again.
Rage.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
Oh, looks like CSUN pulls through in the end. Somehow, taking out Rayano and Rage right at the end. I have no idea how they did that.
Yeah, I apologize. That was a little bit quick for both of us to kind of analyze there. As CSUN able to rip off their 4th straight. Again, very unexpected. Good news is, I guess Carleton got a couple more kills, and now they're finally able to afford a full buy, as the op is going to go in the hands of Rage, who has been their best player so far with a 3 and 4 KD ratio. So. It sounds silly, but you know, Carleton is not looking like much of a team right now. But I can't discredit CSUN at all. They've been perfect on pretty much everything that they've done so far in this game.
Absolutely. Oh, just as Oz peeks out, CSUN Johnson is actually gonna take him out. Limit's gonna push onto point here. Gonna see the rest of the team kind of push onto point and plant the bomb real quick. Lilac placing those swarm grenades. A lot of gunfire, nobody really dropping yet.
Yeah, this is again another great A execution from CSUN, and Carleton really has no answer. Finally able to get 1 entry kill, gets a second 2. Niner and Danners get 1 each. So now it's a 1v3, so finally able to retake a site is Carleton. Now they can put 1 player on the bomb, but Springs, they have no idea where he is. Finally shoots and reveals his location, and Rayano's going to hop on the spike and defuse it as well. So Carleton, again, was not looking good for them after losing their first man there in that round, but managed to find a way to get it.
For sure. And I mean, now they have an op as well, so that could be a little bit of an advantage to them, especially since they're just now getting able to buy all these rifles and stuff.
Yeah, so it looks like Rage is gonna send over that op to Oz, who has yet to find a kill in this game. Rage, so far so good with those assault rifles in hand. Now CSUN looking to do a bit of a split push here. It seems bomb and another gonna lean over towards A. See if Oz can get in a good spot here. That bot out gonna get taken down, so that's the location revealed, and now they know to cover off mid, and here they come towards A again.
Johnson gonna get the orb here. Looks like they're just kind of playing for a pick right now, CSUN, but nothing too crazy yet.
Bomb still hovering around mid.
Right here.
More nades and smokes going out, and here they come towards B. The first time we're really seeing this from CSUN, other than the first round.
For
And
sure, the
now,
slow play.
yeah, and Carleton kind of slowly but surely making their way over. As two players still over towards A site, but Lilac draws first blood, looking for a second as well. Smokes off. Lilac gets another two, so now it's a 5v3 in favor of CSUN.
Wow, we're gonna see Niner gonna be just positioned
Spike
right over
planted.
there, right in front of all of CSUN. CSUN is all on point except for one. Looks like Astra Springs is just out in the middle there watching for any flanks. But Oz and a few other members are gonna try to push onto point right now of Carleton.
Yep, so again, 3v5. This is so hard to break if you're Carleton right now. Does get some shots in. Diamond all the way down to like 10 health. But Springs and Lilac, rather, pick up the final three players, and boom, boom, boom. It's Cal State with a 5-1 lead. And honestly, Carleton looks like they're playing ranked right now. And I hate to be insulting, but I mean, they just don't look like themselves, at least what we expected anyways, and I think this is a well-timed timeout.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I think Carleton, maybe they went into this a little bit overconfident or something. They're just not playing like you'd expect them to play, I guess.
No, for sure, and obviously this is what they're talking about. This is not how they expected themselves to play, I'm sure. And, you know, round 7 now, 5-1 deficit. It's, these are when you need to start getting the rounds back.
For sure, for sure. Gonna have to see. It looks like, in terms of economy, we're not doing too bad on the side of Carleton. You know, they could do a little bit better. However, side of CSUN is doing great right now. They have, full buys, and, they have money in the bank to spare.
For sure. So it looks like Carleton's going to go with one Vandal, and the rest are going to be pistols. Well, actually, okay, they did elect to buy a Spectre as well. So it's going to be a little bit of a half-ish buy for the side of Carleton. They ended up selling the Vandal to retain a little bit more money. So if Cal State are able to win this round, they are going to be set up for at least 3 rounds afterwards as far as money is concerned. So we'll see how this round goes now with a minute 30 left to go. Another split push here from the side of Cal State.
Yeah, we shall see. It looks like Bomb is mid right now. So that doesn't really tell us anything. Kind of going towards A site right now. So that could be a bit of a sign as to where they're planning to go. Or maybe they're just going to play for picks here. Oh, there was just a little bit of in mid, just 2 people missed each other in terms of viewing each other. So that was very intense.
Yeah, so you see player number 4, like you mentioned, coming from mid, gonna start to rotate over towards A. As here comes the push from Cal State. Jet dashes in. First blood goes the way of Carleton, though, so it's gonna be Danners here in Covey. The flash out, though. Diamond is blind. Rayano able to pick up 1, but so does Diamond. And now numbers once again for Cal State. It's all on Oz, who has struggled mightily in this game, and only a pistol to work with. Of course, that door down. Gotta know there's one towards Cubby here. That gun pickup. Not sure if it was hurt or not. Gun spotted out. Good shots from Oz. Gonna try and take down that door. Not a ton of time to work with, but still quite a bit. Smoke's gonna go out. And you gotta think they might just want to save this gun. But Oz, you know what? Oz gonna go for it here. Diamond up top, spots him out, but gets taken down. Now 1v1. Time not on his side, and Johnson able to clean up Oz and get a 6th round on the board. And wow, Cal State continues their dominance, and now 3 ultimates ready. But you see on the side of Carleton, all 5 finally ready to go.
Wow, yeah, this is pretty crazy by the looks of it here. I mean, we have full buys. We have almost all ultimates on the table right now, except for 2 on the side of CSUN. So really, I mean, Carleton could turn this around.
Oh, for sure, and that was a big round too, even though you lost it. Now you have full econ. and you eliminated 4 of Cal State's players, so that forced them to buy more weapons and really, spend up as much money as you possibly could without winning a round. So nice job by Carleton regardless. Good job from Oz to at least attempt that 1v3. That puts his team in a bit of a better position, but still, they need to win this next round or two, or it's going to start to get ugly real fast.
Absolutely. CSUN going to be pushing up mid here. Danner is actually going to take out Johnson right off the bat, which is one of their strongest players, I'd say.
Oh, 100%. And you're right. That's a big kill. And, he does get knocked down in health, but you see on the other side, it's another player down to about 15 or 20 health. You see Diamond going to work towards B connector. Spot the one. Oz gets the better of him there. So Carleton in a good spot now to finish off this round on defense. As Limit working around, Danner's able to get one more. So now a 2v5. Oh my god.
Oh, this could be bad.
Oh my god.
This could be bad.
30
Limit.
seconds left.
It's such a weird spot. All 5 players there. It will get shut down. So 1 player left. Lilac gonna get the bomb down, but that's all they're gonna be able to do. As
plant money.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. And well, actually, I'm not sure that they did get bombed down there. Yeah, he must have gotten killed off of it, like during or just hopped off before.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, now Carleton can take advantage of a very crucial situation with Cal State, a little bit of a blender potentially.
For sure. We're gonna have CSUN going towards A, it looks like. Maybe we'll see. Actually, I was gonna say maybe we'll see a bit of a faster push this time, but doesn't quite look like it. Diamond gonna use their drone real quick, see if they can spot anything out. Not gonna be able to find anything really, except for the 1 player standing in the archway.
Yeah, so this is a classic A hit. This is what Cal State needs to go back to in order to, keep pushing forward in this game. This is what worked so well through the first 4 rounds. As you see the Sova Dart going out, so 2 players going to be revealed. And you start to see Bomb start to rotate actually towards mid, so perhaps these 2 players are going to be a bit of a distraction towards A site, while the rest of Cal State gets lined up. There's Johnson with first blood, so this Bomb may potentially start to work back towards A. More util being popped, of course. Limit being kind of a nuisance in the side of Carleton right now. Yep, Bomb is going to, in fact, lean a little bit more towards A again, now that they know they have that 1 player down.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna see Limit maybe try to make a play here. Oh my goodness, Johnson got caught out for just a second there. Managed to get away just barely.
30 seconds left.
Let's see. Very slow play here. There's only 25 seconds left on the clock. You see Limit is going to take out Oz. Diamond's going to take out Niner. Rage is going to take out Diamond. And we are 2v3. And as I say that, Rage takes out Johnson. CSUN Limit takes out Rage.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, now Limit got the Vandal now. Very low health, but the plant barely goes down just in time. Now it's up to Danners. Can he clutch? Can he live up to the name? Danners. Is he going to be able to do it here? 6-2 gets 1. Looking for that second player. Can he go huge for Carleton right now? That drone going out. Jumping down onto site. Picks up the second as well. He does exactly that and will get the defuse also. Carleton going to cut the lead in half just like that.
Beautiful, beautiful play there by Danners. So, I think this could start this turnaround for Carleton. It could be just what they need to kind of turn around and start taking this game.
Absolutely, and I mean, Cal State's going to be able to buy a bit here. We'll see if Diamond elects to go with the op. No, so he's going to decide to stick with the Vandal instead. So Cal State has an opportunity to take this round back and really stagger the momentum, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging. Carleton has a bit more util and weaponry for that matter. So let's see if they can get the job done here.
For sure. CSUN is spread out all over the place. Bomb is just down on the ground, waiting to see where they want to go next. So they will just kind of keep it in their back pocket there.
Here.
See if they can play for a pick, I think. Limit has ult, so that could be key to finding out where they're going to go next.
Yeah. You see him toggling that ult just a little bit, trying to find any sort of angle. You wanna get that first pick, and see if you make your way through. And Cal State being very indecisive all of a sudden. You saw them playing with such confidence early on, but now it looks like they're finally gonna work back towards A. With bomb in hand, Johnson leading the way again. Well, you see two players already out on site. Oz has a good angle here, able to grab one. Can he get the second? No, Spring's able to get on through, but Johnson eliminated. They do manage to pick up the spike though, so now they can make their way onto the site in a 5v4.
Yeah, we're gonna see Oz with the shorty here.
Spike planted.
See if he can find a member of CSUN.
That's a good spot here with the op, but we're gonna switch off. Lilac able to get two back though, so all of a sudden it's numbers for Cal State. Rage up top, has got support, but Springs gets another, can't get the second, but Diamond there to clean up Rage. And a Cal State University win will push them to 7-3. And it was looking a little dicey for them midway through that round, but managed to sneak away with a win.
Yeah, just beautiful plays there by CSUN again. I mean, Lilac with the 3-piece as well. That was awesome to see. So we'll have to see. This round is going to be a little bit tough for the side of Carleton. They are going to have to force here by the looks of it. Or kind of, I guess they're going to eco for the most part. You know, to make sure they have enough money for the next round.
For sure. So here we go now. Ultimate popped. Oz there in a good spot. Misses the two daggers though. Diamond there for support with Johnson. Tagged up again. Oz is able to grab one, so now Oz is just going to back on up, as is Niner. And well, that's a great first blood for Carleton. And now it's going to be up to Cal State to decide what they want to do here, because B obviously not going to work.
Yeah, looks like they're probably going to rotate towards A, as you can see. Killjoy has the bomb by the looks of it there. Moving over towards A. Lots of util coming out for the side of Carleton. Because I think they know, you know, that the bomb is headed over there, and they have to be very careful. CSUN has to be very careful here making this push. Because if they drop bomb, all the members of Carleton are there.
Yeah, now's the time to go B, if anything. And you gotta know Carleton's already set up for this and expecting this. It's 2 rounds in a row that they've tried to rotate from B to A. You see, gonna miss with the shotgun, and Lilac able to get one back, so now numbers back even. Bomb's gonna have a chance to go down. Johnson's still alive for the time being, but you see Rayano underneath, Niner up top, trades both of them out, and now it's a 2v3, now all down to a 1v3.
Ooh, we're gonna see Oz take out Limit at the end here for the win. So Carleton will win this round 4-7.
Yep, so Carleton still hanging on. They do have Rage's ultimate ready to go. No one really popping off on the side of them, but look at Cal State, very good team effort, but again, a lot of indecisiveness over the last few rounds have really cost them. They need to get back to their confident ways. And like the first 4 rounds, they just completely dominated Carleton and didn't allow them to get comfortable at all. And they've completely strayed away from that game plan. So they're going to have to find ways to get back to that.
See CSUN go for B this time. Lots and lots of gunfire. We're going to see Johnson take out Oz. Niner take out Limit. We're going to see more trades going on. We are 3v3 right now. Diamond is going to take out Rayano. So CSUN does have the advantage in this fight right now.
Yeah, see, Spring's in a good spot too. Now just gonna back up, play with his teammates. The only 2 ways you can come in onto this site. And so it's gonna be Danners and Rage. See if they elect to play together. Here comes the Sova ult. Gonna be able to tag up one. Spring's able to finish off the kill. Danners gets tagged up by it as well, and Diamond there to clean it up after the ultimate is used, and Cal State with another round win, 8-4.
Yeah, that was beautiful play there for CSUN. We're gonna see another 8-4 today. I think we've seen those in every single game so far.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think this could go well for the side of CSUN, but you never know. I mean, we are switching sides. Carleton could take this back.
For sure, and Carleton now on offense. If they they can find any sort of rhythm like Cal State was able to do early on in the game, they have a great chance of coming back. But I don't know, the way with CSUN has played so far, it's hard to bet against them. But they need to be more decisive, need to play with confidence. That's going to be the key to victory for them.
Absolutely. Looks like we're going to see some of that confidence right away. Limit kind of making an aggressive play here. Oh, looks like it might not be for the best. Niner and Rayano are going to take out Springs and Limit. We are 3v3 right now.
There we go. 3v3 again. Two players with half health on Cal State. One with just barely 5 on the side of Carleton, so it's going to be a wishy-washy 3v3, that's for sure. Now you see Carleton leading towards B, but 2 players for Cal State rotating over towards A. This is going to open up the B bomb site completely.
Yeah, this could be bad for the side of CSUN if they don't realize. There we go. They're going to spread out a little bit to see where everybody is. I think playing for B is the right decision here for CSUN. Just knowing where they are right now.
No charges left.
Yeah, Diamond kind of isolated though, so yeah, there goes that angle too. The Sova Dart gonna go out. Perhaps Oz gonna get some sprays in. He does get tagged up a little bit, but nothing doing yet. Spike's gonna get planted. Oz gonna move into a corner, just play an angle. And Rage able to pick up Lilac too, so now 3v2. 2 players with half health from CSUN looking unlikely, and Oz peeks out, grabs 2, and Carleton get the first pistol round on the board.
You love to see it. You love to see an upset.
Oh yeah. Yep, so Carleton gets an all-important pistol round for them anyways. Now have an opportunity to cut this lead to 2.
Yes, for sure. We'll have to see this round what CSUN decides to do. I mean, if they can still kind of go with the mentality they've had and the playstyle that they've kind of been well, that they should be playing with that, you know, aggressive yet confident, like, playstyle, they should be able to do it. As I say, that Limit will take out Oz, which is a great start to their kind of, you know, their round here.
For sure. You talked about aggression. That's exactly what they just did. They needed to do that with the pistols, and now they have a stinger, so a little bit, maybe more of a chance than they would have thought. And there's the second kill with that stinger. There's Limit again. That's 2 already in this round. Now Carleton scrambling on the B site. They're finally going to get it down, but you know, damage done. And now all of a sudden, with numbers, despite the you know, the weaponry, CSUN has a chance.
Absolutely. See Lilac here, possibly looking to get a pick. Rayano gets spotted out, and every member of CSUN is over there. However, Niner gets 2 onto CSUN.
Yeah, you see that back angle so good when you're just watching that one alley. Limit works his way through. Diamond spotted out and taken down, and well, great defense or great defensive hold from Danners and company in order to take that round. And now that's 2 in a row, back up to 8-6 in favor of Cal State.
Yeah, looks like Carleton could make a comeback here.
Yeah, they did. You know, they got the 2 rounds that they needed to start this second half. They need to keep it going, though. Now, the problem is here, you see how kind of damaged their economy is because of that round, and see some with a full buy. You know, this could make or break the next couple rounds right here.
Absolutely. See Limit again, kind of just standing mid. I think Limit is one of their stronger players as well. Just seeing so far, they always seem to get a kill or 2 every round.
Yep, Limit is playing a little bit back, being patient. You see Niner just lurking mid again as his teammates start to lean towards the A site, as well as mid and catwalk. And no real defensive setup here from CSUN to stop the catwalk push. Just really being patient and you know, trying to catch Carleton being a little bit too aggressive. Shots going in to one player on CSUN, but nothing really happening yet. Here come Carleton on day.
We're gonna see Carleton try to rush this site here. CSUN Lilac is actually gonna get 1. We're gonna see Limit get another. Niner's gonna take out Lilac. And we are 4v3 right now.
Yep, so Danner's gonna get this bomb down. Springs up top, and some shots in. Can't finish the kill. Oz gets the second. There we go, and CSUN Johnson able to get the final kill. Great, again, another great retake. Now up to 9-6. And Cal State managed to get one back. Their first round win there in the first half. And so, luckily enough, Carleton with that spike money, able to have a full buy as well. So it's again gonna be another weird little buy situation for Cal State too, but should be one of the most even rounds we've seen in the last few.
Yeah, this is
Time for a field test.
interesting so far. I mean, every time you think CSUN's gonna take it away, Carleton comes back. They're like, don't forget about us.
Yep.
So.
Oh, you're right. It's gotta be the gamer RGB sword that's
I
powering
think so.
Cal State right now. But yeah, here we go. I love these smokes. That's a beautiful sight. It really is. It's Diamond. That's in a very awkward position there. You see that one player Carleton sneak through. Yep, there's Oz, who snuck through and just caught Diamond a little bit off guard. And Lilac smoked off right now, looking for any sort of information, but can't see just yet. Lilac spotted out. Gonna have support over top. Can Oz get out of this right now? Down to 74, but Niner off to the side. Gets two before dropping. Rihanna follows that up, and with no health, Limit falls two. And guess who? It's Carleton. They're back. And with another round win.
Exactly. Yeah, this is interesting so far. Like, I feel like I keep saying that, but it's just back and forth, you know? Every time it looks like one team is going to pull ahead, the other team wins. So it's very much back and forth. It's hard to predict who is going to do what when. And we're not really seeing like a ton of aggression from either team. It's just kind of like an explosion of ultimates and util, and then all of a sudden 5 people died. It's the end of the round.
Yeah, honestly, it's a little bit tricky to navigate, I think, for both of us. It just everything happens so fast. It's not about, you know, getting the first pick and then executing. It's been more like, you know, crazy waves of kills before before really getting any sort of push towards a particular site. And you know, CSUN calling a timeout. Again, a well-timed timeout. They're not playing like themselves here in the second half, and you know, it seems like they're scrambling more so than playing, you know, with the confidence that we saw earlier.
Absolutely. Just see, CSUN looks like they're gonna play maybe some sheriffs here, a vandal. Looks like they're trying to eco the best they can. And Carleton's gonna do a full buy.
Yeah, so CSUN's gonna see what they can get with that one vandal. I mean, that seems to be the strategy, at least today. On eco rounds, you see all of this util coming out from the side of Carleton. This could be a very fast round right here. Very aggressive already towards B. See those two players scrambling, but Limit able to get one. Rage trades it out though. Vandal drops, so Diamond left alone. Rage gets a second kill, and now Spike is going to be planted. And it's going to be a very difficult retake rather for Cal State with just pistols in hand. You got a Frenzy and a Classic, and yeah, Carleton, they just knew they could overwhelm them.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna see Danners take out Lilac as well. Only Springs remains here for the side of CSUN, so it's looking a little scary for the side of CSUN. And as I say that, Rage is gonna get a 3-piece and take out Springs.
Yeah, grade 3K there from Rage. She's had some monster rounds for sure. Not really popping off respectively, but still with some huge rounds regardless. And Carleton somehow finding their way back into this game. It seems so unlikely just a few minutes ago, but here they are, down one round, getting into the nitty gritty of game number 1.
Yeah, we are 8-9, so like almost tied up at this point, really. And we have an operator on the side of CSUN on Limit.
So electing to go with the light armor and the op. We'll see if it pays off for them. They're trying to switch things up, get any sort of confidence back. But that op going to be set up towards the B site. And, well, first blood goes to Johnson. Don't like the aggression there at all with a full buy on either side. As Limit just going to pop a smoke and just jump up. Get into a good spot. Here comes a jet dash across. Gets tagged up, but not able to get one as Oz gets 2 back. And Carleton back onto the site. Now a 4v2.
One enemy remaining.
Danner's gonna get one, Oz
Wow.
gonna get another. That will clean up the round. We are 9-9.
Yeah, a couple extra shots to the body, just making sure that player was dead is Oz. Carleton, again, this is a little bit confusing. I'm not sure how Carleton managed to get their way back into the game, but we saw their aggression on offense really has been the key this whole game for both teams, and CSUN is unable to find anything, like literally anything on defense. They were lucky to get that one round that they did get in the second half, but right now it's all Carleton. This is exactly what we expected of them at the beginning of the game.
Absolutely, and
Wow.
Lilac is gonna get a nice pick onto Oz. Limit's gonna take out Rage here. This could be exactly what they need to get back into the game.
Yep, for sure. So 2 bloods going the way of Cal State, but that B bomb site is still kind of open. Only 1 player. But bomb, you see all the way back of spawn, just not in any position whatsoever. That's kind of, I don't know, good. You see Niner able to get one back, so now 2v4. 3 players chow him out towards mid, so that's going to leave Rayano by himself. Does have a decent weapon in hand, but let's get one back before anything else. So you can't get too aggressive here if you're Cal State.
Absolutely. I think they just play this slow. They have to wait because he has to go somewhere to plant, right? If they play this slow and wait him out, then they should be good.
Yep.
But if they, get aggressive and
30
cocky,
seconds
then
left.
no, it won't really work out potentially.
Yeah, we'll see. Push out here. One player gonna die close. Limit still hiding behind that barricade. Rihanna working the way on site.
enemy
Spot out that
remaining.
player. Bad timing for Limit. Now it's a 1v1.
10 seconds left.
Gonna try to get that bomb down. Only 8 seconds left. Yep, bomb is gonna be planted. So now it's Limit against Springs in a 1v1 situation.
Oh my gosh!
Rayano with a huge 1v3 win. Oh my goodness. Carleton takes the lead.
That was a huge clutch by Carleton there, by Rayano on Carleton.
Huge.
Huge.
Absolutely huge clutch. And there's a timeout actually for Carleton now. Interesting strategy, perhaps talking things over as far as what utility and weapons they can use for this next round. But wow, what a massive clutch from Rayano.
Celebratory timeout, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're probably just going to talk about, the next 2 or 3 rounds here, what they need to do to win, how they're going to do that. Actually, let's get a little bit of a replay going here of Rayano's 4K. You can see he gets the first player diamond, and then he sneaks up on site slowly, making sure nobody is hiding on him, and then takes out Limit, checks to make sure that nobody is in heaven, jumps up just to make sure, plants bomb with just a few seconds remaining, and then takes out Springs. It's like Springs lined up exactly wherever his crosshair was.
That was wild, and a great look at that execution too, and great breakdown from you as well. Just that timing Limit had was just so brutal though. Watching that angle the whole time and finally switching off. But either way, Rihanna with a huge clutch, and now Carleton with their first lead of the entire game.
Yeah, this is exactly what Carleton needed. I mean, I remember when they were down like 6-2. Now they're up 10-9, so anything is possible.
Yep.
The game is still, we're still in the middle of it, even though we are on the later half of the game here. It still could go either way.
Oh, 100%. But Cal State still, yeah, you're right. I mean, Cal State can still definitely win this, but Carleton right now riding all that momentum. But as I say that, 3 players drop,
Down A.
and it's numbers now for Cal State. Still a 4v3, but doable situation for Carleton. They do get 2 back. Oz gets 1 more. Now a 2v2. 2 players up top. Can he get an angle? No. Able to get an angle on 1 now, so now it's a 1v2 situation. Diamond drops. Rihanna getting the bomb down. Oz spots that one out. Great jet dash to escape. And now it's a 2v1. Play the numbers. Nicely done from Carleton. And now it's all up to Lilac. Gonna be on site though. Oh, spotted out both got the shoulder peek. Gonna get some tags in. I think just waiting for that pinch from mid. Lilac able to get Rayano though. No, they elect to child the same thing together, but not at the same time. Lilac still playing that angle, and a 1v2 going the other way. A clutch now for Cal State, and it's a tie game again.
We are 10-10. How did this happen? Every game we've seen today has been neck and neck. So it's crazy. It's like it's fate.
It is absolutely insane. This game has no business being tied right now either. The way Carleton started this game, and it's just there's absolutely no way this should be tied. But here we are, 10-10 down the stretch. 3 more rounds needed to move on to game 2 to take a 1-0 series lead in this round 1 match. But oh my goodness, a huge clutch from Lilac, and wow, yeah. What else can you say?
Yeah, exactly. Huge clutch. I mean, it was a matter of who was going to be able to shoot first, and Lilac was able to get that clutch for sure.
Yeah, it was just you don't really understand Rayano not peeking with Oz at the same time. They just kind of peeked one by one, and that allowed Lilac to set up the crosshairs exactly where they were. So just kind of poor execution from Carleton right there, but still. Cal State ties things up, and now with a minute left to go here in round number 21, it's Rayano and company trying to work their way towards B.
Yeah, looks like
Scanning ahead.
it's gonna be a B push for Carleton, but you know they could. It looks like they might actually wrap around and go A, potentially, or it could be a fake out. I think they're gonna actually go A. They're just making sure that it's clear. CSUN Limit has their ultimate as well, so that could be devastating if Carleton runs into it.
Yep, so they're set up on A. They have 2 players on site, one kind of in the connector area. Springs set up down low, perhaps to draw some fire to allow Jet up top. There's Danners with first blood, but that's Limit just kind of sitting there waiting for anything. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3! Looking for the 4th as well. Only 1 player left on site. Over top gets the 4th. Limit goes huge. Spike gonna be starting to get defused here. Now a 1v2. Oz gets 1 back.
my
The
gosh!
Limit with a huge kill. That's an ace and the defuse. Cal State take the lead. Unbelievable.
You love to see the Jet ult aces. They're just so
Oh.
clean. So clean.
So clean. Oh man,
Wow.
that was insane. Limit goes huge. 5 kills to take the round and puts them within 2 rounds of taking game 1. Wow.
That was crazy. Really, like, CSUN is looking like they could win this at this point. Carleton, not too far off either, but, like, it's just so, like, it's so close right now. It's so close, but if Limit keeps on pulling out plays like that, then CSUN will win.
Oh, 100%. I mean, that was, again, huge too. It's hard to even analyze what's been good, what's been bad, because these 2 teams have been so back and forth very recently. There's Oz with the first blood, though. Only 1 player up top now for Cal State. 2 players going to go under heaven. Springs trying to isolate himself, but no one looking up top as Springs able to grab Danners. Now evens it back out to a 4v4. Spike's still not down. Springs causing enough trouble up top to really cause from concern, but Rage able to finally get it down. Spots out another Springs, kind of by himself though. No help over top. Rayano grabs 2. Lilac trades that one out, but still a 3v2 left.
Yeah, we're gonna see. It looks like Carleton definitely has the advantage here. CSUN is 1.5 players strong. However, Lilac and Limit are both gonna get a kill each, and now they turn the tides. Now it's a 1v1.
Lilac, can he do it again? Spots out the player, but no, able to get away. Oh, bad timing right there for Limit, but Niner clutches up. The movement too good, and Carleton tie this game. And oh my God, I think our brains are melting right now.
I think so too. Yeah. We're gonna be here for like 4 more hours with the way these teams are playing. We're gonna be tied up forever.
Yeah, this is just. This has been a wild few games that we've been able to cast for everybody watching. This is what a great day of Val, and the semester hasn't even started.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like to point that out. So this has been ridiculous already. I can't wait to see what the rest of the season has to hold for these teams. But right now, it's all about the winter warm-up tournament. And here in round 1, we've had a great game 1 between Carleton and Cal State, and still a few more to go.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna see the Killjoy ult come out. Limit is just gonna shoot to see if maybe they can find something. Oh my goodness, Oz manages to take them out. Oz gets, whoa! Jumps into the air, gets a kill. Rayano gets 2 kills.
One enemy remaining.
Oz with another one onto Lilac. And Niner with one on the diamond. What am I watching? It's just constant.
It's constant pandemonium, and you know, wow. Oz has been so good. Again, the second half, very, very quiet, really, first half for everybody on Carleton, but Oz has taken control of this game, now up to 25 kills, and is eyeing that 30 mark again, but wow. Now, Carleton in a great position to finally close out this game. This is do or die right now for Cal State. Match point. Will they force overtime, or will it be Carleton taking game 1 in unbelievable fashion? We'll find out right now. Util going out onto B. Slow push, shots going in, but Oz through the smoke, grabs Limit. Now it's numbers advantage for Carleton. They're just going to back on up now and perhaps fake this one out. They might start to look to rotate all the way across the map. Cal State is starting to recognize that and do the same.
Out of my way.
Yeah, they also took out one of the strongest members of CSUN, which was Limit. So that could be problematic here for the side of CSUN. However, Oz does have ultimate, so maybe they can get a few picks here. See what they can do. They're just kind of waiting, not really seeing too much movement yet. Everyone's just kind of taking their time.
Drop the spike.
Yeah, and you see Carleton electing to go back towards B. I like this move. You know, they've split up on the defensive side. You see more util being popped. Johnson forced all the way back into the site. Diamond back there to help. And now these two players really trapped. They need to set up these crossfires quick, but Oz here still with the ult in hand. Gonna pull out the Vandal. There, down goes the garage door. Rage comes in. Diamond picks up 2 though. Johnson with the help as well. Now Rage playing close on this site, waiting for the crossfire. Diamond gonna get challenged up from behind. Rayano able to pick one up. Rage as well. Now a 1v2. Him on the line. Lilac, can you do it for Cal State? Can you force overtime? 2 players in the back. Stacked up together though. One spotted out. Gonna have to peek together. We saw that issue for Cal State last round. Is Carleton gonna have the same problem? But now Lilac pushing around. Tags up one. Can't get any kill. Time dwindling away. Speaks out, and Rayano picks up the kill, and somehow Carleton with a game 1 victory. Oh.
Wow. That was a crazy end of the game. Like, the beginning to middle of the game was kind of like, okay, there's just like a whole bunch of ultimates or a whole bunch of util that comes out, and then everybody dies. Okay, great, let's go next. And then at the very end, it was like, we saw some superstars coming through. We saw Oz, we saw Limit, we saw Rayano, Lilac, you know, coming through with these huge plays, especially the ace by Limit. That was just absolutely insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy things going on in the back half of that game. That was something else. As you see the scoreboard, I mean, just very impressive stuff from, you know, at least the top 4 players. Lilac had some big moments. Limit, of course, with that ace like you mentioned, but Oz just really, really took over in that second half, ultimately leading Carleton to that unexpected victory, to say the least.
Yeah, I think we actually have a replay of that, the ace coming up here in a minute. Should be right here. Yeah, here we go. Limit gets 1, gets 2, gets 3, and then has to hunt for the last 2 here. Jumps up, gets rage, comes back around here, defuses, but doesn't defuse all the way, just halfway. Jumps out, takes out Oz, and continues.
Unreal. That was just unreal. That was, unfortunately, you hate to lose a game after doing something like that. That was their 11th round, but just a beautiful ace, to say the least. I'm so happy our wonderful production and observing team caught that. So yeah, it's gonna be Carleton taking a 1-0 series lead here in round 1 of the CVH winter warm-up. Now, we are going to throw to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Game 2 coming up next. Season and Carleton really has no answer. Finally able to get one entry kill. Gets a second two. Niner and Danners get one each. So now it's a 1v3. So finally able to retake a site is Carleton. Now they can put one player on the bomb with Springs. They have no idea where he is. Finally shoots and reveals his location. And Rayano's going to hop on the spike. Want to save this gun. But Oz, you know what? Oz is going to go for it here. Diamond up top. Spots him out, but gets taken down. Now 1v1. Time not on his side, and Johnson able to clean up Oz and get a 6th round on the board. Anders, is he going to be able to do it here? 6-2 gets one. Looking for that second player. Can he go huge for Carleton right now? That drone going out. Jumping down onto site. Picks up the second as well. He does exactly that and will get the defuse also. Carleton going to cut the lead in half just like that.
And we are 4v3 right now.
Yep, so Danners gonna get this bomb down. Springs up top, and some shots in. Can't finish the kill. Oz gets the second. There we go, and
Scout, potentially.
yep. Push out here. One player gonna die close. Limit still hiding behind that barricade. Rihanna working the way outside. Spot out that player. Bad timing for Limit. Now it's a 1v1.
10 seconds left.
Gonna try to get that bomb down. Only 8 seconds left. Yep, bomb is gonna be planted. So now it's Limit against Springs in a 1v1 situation.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, Rayano with a huge 1v3 win. Both got the shoulder peek. Gonna get some tags in. I think just waiting for that pinch from mid. Lilac able to get Rayano though. No, they elect to try the same thing together, but not at the same time. Lilac still playing that angle, and a 1v2 going the other way. A clutch now for Cal State, and it's a tie game again. There's Danners with first blood, but that's Limit just kind of sitting there waiting for anything. Gets one, gets two, gets three. Looking for the fourth as well. Only one player left on site. Over top gets the fourth. Limit goes huge. Mike gonna be starting to get defused here. Now a 1v2. Oz gets one back.
my
The
gosh!
Limit with a huge kill. That's an ace. And
Season is 1.5 players strong.
One enemy
However,
remaining.
Lilac and Limit are both going to get a kill
Last
each.
player standing.
And now they turn the tides. Now it's a 1v1.
Lilac, can he do it again? Spots out the player, but no, able to get away. Oh, bad timing right there for Limit, but Niner clutches up. The movement too good.
See if maybe they can find something. Oh my goodness, Oz manages to take them out. Oz gets, whoa! Jumps into the air, gets a kill. Rayano gets 2 kills.
One enemy remaining.
Oz
Wow.
with another one onto Lilac. And Niner with one on the diamond. What am I watching?
This
It's
is
just constant.
tags up one, can't get any kill. Time dwindling away. Speaks out, and Rayano picks up the kill, and somehow Carleton with a game.
welcome back everyone to more Winter Warmup Valorant. I'm Commanda, joined here by Zarin again. We are in the second round of our game of CSUN versus Carleton. I remembered the names this time.
Yes, a good start for sure. Yeah, so we got game 2 coming up here. Carleton with the 1-0 lead, obviously after a 13-11 win there in game number 1. Just a very, very strange game, I think, to start off. But man, that second half was just so incredible. Carleton clawed their way back in. Some huge clutches we saw, and we saw, an ace, a Jet ultimate ace from the limit for Cal State to put them up 11-10, and Carleton answered back with a 1v2 and 2 more rounds to secure the win. It was just a crazy finish to that game, and well, going into this one, we're going to be on Pearl. And it's hard to even predict a winner for this one based on the last game.
Absolutely. Carleton won by just a hair, so really it's anybody's game still. So we'll have to see. This time we have CSUN on defense and Carleton on attack. We're looking pretty similar for agents for the most part. The big standout difference would be the Reyna on the side of Carleton and the Rays on the side of wow, we actually have a Viper as well on the side of CSUN. But we're seeing Fade on both sides. KO is the only other difference on the side of Carleton.
Yep, and it's a little bit of a variation. So we're going to see our first Viper, I think, all day. So that will be interesting. And well, I do apologize in advance. I'm a little bit unfamiliar with Pearl, but it does seem like A is a little bit of a longer route to get to. But it's going to be Carleton on the offensive side with Cal State defending. And, Cal State needs to win this game to force a game 3 onto Icebox. Or will it be Carleton to secure the 2-0 win and move on to round 2 of this tournament and move on to tomorrow?
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Looks like we're going to have Carleton mostly stationed up towards A, a little bit towards B, but not so much.
It does seem, and it does seem like mid could play a little bit more of a factor than Ascent. Just based on the layout of the map, you get some control towards the left side and start to set up pinches around the map as well. And that looks like that's going to be the case for player number 9. Killjoy is going to make her way around as the rest of the team slowly makes their way towards A. Only one player on site, that's going to be Springs. Oz leading the way with that pistol in hand.
Oh yeah, we're going to see Limit take out Oz actually here. Not too much more. Rayano's actually going to take out Johnson, which is a pretty big pick for the side of Carleton. Other than that, it's kind of slow right now. Rayano might just find Diamond's head if they peek just enough here. Have to be super careful. You're going to take 75 damage on that, so...
Yeah, definitely it's Rayano not getting the better of that in that scenario. Now 30 seconds left to go. They're gonna have to start to move fast. It's still a 4v4, but you see how damaged Carleton is. KJ all the way down to nothing, and finally taken down. That's Rayano dropping Limit from the outside, gonna grab one Diamond and another, and so that's gonna leave Rage by himself in a 1v3. And you see how fast that health depletes when you walk through that. And Viper proving already to be critical in this game as Diamond starts off with 2 kills.
Absolutely. Looks pretty good for Diamond and Limit right now. Both with 2 kills. And the entire team is already buying like actual guns instead of pistols this time. So that's pretty good for them. We're even seeing a Phantom come through for Limit.
Yeah, we'll see how that can affect the outcome of this map. But if you're Carleton, you don't want to get down like you did early on in last game. You don't want to have to mount comebacks all the time. That's not the key to a successful team, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
And this being Carleton's pick, you want to start off hot. You want to put the pressure on CSUN, and that's not the case right now. Obviously, in this eco round, Cal State definitely the favorite to win it, but you know, you want to get as much as you can out of this.
Yeah, we're gonna see Limit is actually gonna take out Oz through the wall there. Looks like Carleton is kind of stuck right now, 2v5. So they can either save or they can be really, really careful about this push here.
Yeah, it really depends on what they have in their back pocket. It seems like both players have just a classic, so they're gonna have to be able to, or they're gonna have to go for kills here. Johnson able to get one, Diamond there for the crossfire, and that's gonna be a pretty easy round win for Cal State, and they're up to a 2-0 lead once again.
Yeah, I feel like Carleton is one of those teams where the first like few rounds is kind of rough for them, but as soon as they kind of like find their footing, then they gain momentum and they're able to kind of take those like middle rounds.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It seems like starting off, Carleton has just not been strong. It's hard to say too because they only gave up 5 rounds of group play, so you know, you got to think that they started off hot in those games, unless they lost the first 1 or 2 in each of them. But realistically, you know, Carleton right now just has not started well, and Cal State's been able to take advantage.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have Carleton pushing B right now. CSUN kind of dispersed a little bit, trying to come around here. But Rage is gonna plant the bomb.
Spike planted.
Nobody's picked off quite yet. Still kind of a slow play.
Yeah, and you see Fade knocked down. Oz finally drops, but you know, Carleton's still in a relatively good spot defending the site. The bomb is planted for them down that long angle. We see the smoke going out for, or sorry, that Viper wall will be going out, and that's gonna push them a little bit back, and that's gonna allow actually Cal State to jump right onto site. Limit's gonna tag up one but can't finish the kill. Niner does get one back though, so now it's up to Riano playing that close angle. Does drop though, so here comes the defuse. Gonna be up the Rage trying to peek out. Doesn't quite have the angle just yet. Finally taken down. Cal State, not enough time to defuse, so good job right there from Carleton to barely hang on, and they actually eliminate the last 2 players too, so that takes the weapons off the map as well, and a big round win for Carleton to get on the board.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed to get onto the board there. Just the 1 round win should be enough to kind of reset their eco a little bit and reset their mental, so hopefully that'll be enough for them to get back on track.
For sure, and well, see, kills finally coming in for Carleton. They're at the bottom of your scoreboard, and again, not an ideal start for them, but they still find themselves down only by 1, and well, that's a lot better than being down 4, that's for sure. So Carleton gonna try another A execute, it looks like, pushing more towards his mid side, with Danner's gonna be there with the Marshall in hand.
Yeah, we are gonna see a little bit of spread out teams here, especially CSUN. Carleton looking to kind of just go mid here and decide later where they're gonna go. Looks kind of more like a B push,
No charges left.
but it could be anywhere still. Have to see. Oh, Lilac takes out 2 on the side of Carleton. Diamond's gonna take out Niner as well. We are 5-2 right now.
Player standing.
Yep, and down they go. Riano follows 2, so now it's a 1v4. Rage all by himself. Not a lot of health either. Down to nothing, and that's it. Cal State with their 3rd round win. And looked pretty solid on defense. Kind of overwhelming Carleton at every angle. And based on what we've seen so far, you got to think this is more defensive heavy map. And right now, Cal State is showing us why.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks like everyone on the side of CSUN is going to have a full buy except for Diamond. Actually, Diamond is going to go for the full buy now. And we're seeing a lot of Phantoms on the side of CSUN compared to Vandals on the side of Carleton. I wonder if it's just like a preference or...
Get it.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, but whatever CSUN's doing right now, they should keep doing it because it's working. And Carleton's actually going to lean over towards the B site. 2 players over there, so it's a 4v2 advantage for Carleton towards B. And now if you're player number 9, you got to be making a little bit of noise towards the middle of the map, cause a little bit of disruption to hopefully pull some of that Cal State attention over towards you. But here they come, down B long. See how they elect to execute this.
Yeah, they're going pretty slow right now. Most of CSUN is waiting like on the backside of point, so we're actually gonna see. Seeing the Killjoy is just kind of running around behind here. So I wonder if they were causing some kind of mischief in mid.
Yeah, little bit, but again, Carleton able to get onto site and get the bomb down again. So they're gonna plan it for long once more. They have 2 players set up towards the spawn of Cal State. Not able to get one, but Niner able to get a second. Can he get that 3rd player? He's gonna have another challenge coming up. Danner's just staying alive for the time being. Lilac looking for any sort of support, able to finally find Niner through the smoke, but here comes the Viper smoke again. Work way through, gets one, can't get the second. Rage somehow staying alive. Rage needs to peek out, get this player off bomb. He does too, somehow still alive. Diamond stunned up, Rage gets taken down, and the defuse will be completed. Luckily, able to get it to half, and with 6 seconds left, Cal State get their 4th round win.
Yeah, that was a really close round there. I mean, you didn't know who was gonna win there for most of it.
Yeah, and Carleton had a chance, just unable to finish, and find themselves down in a hole again early in this game. And, you know, obviously can't count them out, but you can't keep starting like this if you want to be successful the further on you go in this tournament.
Absolutely. We're gonna see a Stingers come out on the side of Carleton. So they're getting a little desperate now. They're forcing their buy, see if they can make it work. But, you know, it's hard against Phantoms and Vandals to make that Stinger work, even though it can, but it's not as efficient.
No, 100%. And now Rihanna trying to get anything going with that pistol. Diamond there to get first blood. And again, another advantage for Cal State. Oz has support over mid. Trying to get a pick of any kind. Smoke gonna go out. Caused a little distraction. His limit in a good spot. Try to pick off one, but Oz there with the headshot through the barrier. Gonna grab one before actually dropping. Just got a little bit careless on the exit. Diamond and Springs pick up 2 more, and now it's 2v4.
Yeah, now only 1 person remains, and Rage gets taken out. So that round will go to CSUN again. And we are now 5-1.
5-1. I mean, Carleton do have 4 ults ready, but on the other side, you see, of course, Cal State with 3 of their own. It's got to be frustrating if you're a Carleton player and fan for that matter, just watching them struggle so early on. I mean, they're gonna have to get this round or their economy is gonna be decimated once again. So they need this one back to start swinging, you know, these rounds back into their favor, and they're gonna have to do it right now.
Yeah, Steve Rihanna takes out that bomb buddy early there. Gonna see Diamond maybe pick off Rihanna if Rihanna's not careful. Very, very close crosshair. As I say that, Rihanna's actually gonna pick off Diamond.
Big kill.
Yeah, very good kill there.
And yeah, now, I mean, for some reason Cal State feels like that's opened up, but Rihanna has pushed back, so that did give him a little bit of wiggle room. But now here come Carleton back onto B. They have the entire setup, and now it's all up to Cal State to try and retake this 4v4. But Carleton in great spots to prevent this from happening.
See, Oz takes out one. Lilac is gonna take out Oz. So now we are 3-3 again. 3v3. So, let's see. Lilac's gonna run out here. Go up towards Rage. Rage is gonna take out Lilac though. However, Limit's gonna take out Rage. Niner's gonna take out Springs. We are 2v1 here for the side of Carleton versus CSUN. And yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Limit last one alive has an opportunity. We've seen him go huge before, but not gonna happen now as Niner has himself a good round. And able to finish it off for Carleton, and they get an important round. They can keep their weapons in hand. And now they can start to make their push. This is where we started to see things turn around in the last game. They still have 4 ultimates ready. No ultimates remain on Cal State. This could get real ugly for them real quick if they're not careful.
Absolutely. Now, yeah, we're pretty even in terms of builds here. So it should be a pretty good match, other than the fact that Carleton has 4 ultimates. So
Yeah.
we're pretty even in terms of match here, except for that.
For sure. So here comes Oz leading the way. The main entry fragger for this team has been so good this series so far. There it is. There's first blood. Exactly what they needed. Now they pop onto A. They can get this spike down quick.
Spike planted.
There it is. Now it's a 5v4. Everything spells in favor of Carleton right now. But can Cal State answer back? 5-2, looking to get to 5-3. Carleton with the series on the line, trying to claw their way back into game number 2. Here they come. Cal State executing in. Lilac gets one. Oz trades that out instantly onto Diamond. More shots going in, but nothing connecting as of yet. 4 players from the one side, challenging into the site. Johnson drops. No, he doesn't. Janners does trade that out, though. Now 3v3, down to a 3v2. Carleton still in favor. The defuse coming in. Spiker diffuser killed, and all of a sudden, Rage gets a 2-piece and finishes off the round. Carleton, that got real dicey real quick, but they were able to get the important round win, and it's kind of hindered the economy of Cal State just a little bit, and perhaps just enough to possibly gain another round back. Nicely done.
Yeah, nicely done indeed. That was a beautiful round there. Side of Carleton getting that win. We'll have to see. It looks like CSUN is going for more of an eco round than anything.
Yeah, so they did have money to kind of have a decent buy, but seems like they're going to go the more conservative route and just conserve their money as much as they can. They know they have a 2-point lead right now, so why take the risk of really decimating their eco? But you see Limit getting some shots in, not going to be able to take anyone down just yet. Able to get one, but Oz there for the answer. Off to a good start again as Oz in this game. Been the best player by far for Carleton in this series. You see Rage gets bombed down onto A as well. Niner and Rayano answer with 2. And now all down to 1. That's going to be Lilac by himself. And really almost absolutely nothing to work with here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a difficult situation. Rayano's actually going to get a 3-piece this round. So beautiful work by the side of Carleton and Rayano for getting that last kill there. But I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that Lilac could really do. It was kind of trapped in a corner. So yeah, there's not a ton you can do.
Yeah, just the sheriff in hand. I mean, that's tough also, but don't really like the over-aggression from Oz. But just kind of threw away a life, and now you see Oz down to 400 only. But either way, Carleton gets another round, and we're close to having ourselves a tie game once again. And Carleton hoping to continue this little streak they're on.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, Carleton gonna go for B this time. Just playing nice and slow, seeing if they can see anyone, spot anybody out. Not seeing anything quite yet. Lilac is waiting right there though, and they know that Carleton is there. It looks like a bit of CSUN is going to start to rotate over.
Yep, so Oz again, the entry fragger for this squad. Looking for anybody up top, might be able to catch out Johnson. Doesn't really get any shots in. It's another smoke going up top. Gonna try to get this bomb down. He's gonna put out the root. Johnson doesn't get the better of him. Niner with the double chow. That's huge. Gets a second as well. Spike gonna get planted. Now a 5v3 in Carleton. Looking like the Carleton we know and love from last game. And a very tricky situation right now for Springs and company to try to retake. Niner gonna get taken down though. He does grab one with him. So it's a 3v2. Oz on the side. Gets one. Gets two. And wins the round for Carleton. And it's tied at 5.
Yeah, beautiful round there. I mean, and now we're tied up again, 5 to 5. That round there, we're gonna have another timeout actually, as I say that, from the side of CSUN. But that round there, it was just like Carleton just woke up and they were like, we know what we have to do now. It's like they realized, okay, we can be aggressive, we can go in, we can work as a team, and now like we're getting results out of it.
For sure. And again, we saw that all last game. It just when either team played with confidence, they were just unstoppable. There was no hesitation. It was all like, okay, we're gonna hit this out, and whatever happens, happens. And a lot of the time, they ended up winning those rounds. And you see Carleton now doing exactly that. And again, good pause right now from Cal State. Regroup, retool. You guys were up 5-1, and you find yourselves in a tie game, but this is what happens every time. Apparently with Carleton, they just get down early and claw their way back. But you know what the good news is? We're not gonna have an 8-4 or a 9-3.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
No 8-4 this game. No 9-3,
Yeah.
even though we haven't seen one. Sad.
Yeah.
It's not like I like 9-3 curse or anything, okay? Everyone gets the wrong idea.
Well, it seems like you do. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. But yeah. No. Anyways, 8-4, no 8-4, so that's good. Maybe we'll be pretty well close to tied again going into this second half. But first, we got a couple more rounds left as T-Stun going to be very aggressive up towards A. But here comes another B execute. Hopefully, if you're a fan of Carleton, they recognize this and start pushing through fast, and they're actually going to rotate out. No, okay, they're kind of doing a hesitation push, but now they don't really have numbers. It's only a 2v2 towards B.
You are divided.
Yeah, looks like a whole bunch going towards B right now from the side of Carleton. So CSUN really has to be careful for their 3 members that are going to be over there at that time. Springs kind of has their crosshair on them, but doesn't quite know because of the Astro Wall. You can see Bomb get planted, actually.
Spike planted.
Yep, so
And
down goes
just in
Bomb.
time.
Yeah, great call. And Bomb does go down and it's wide open, right in the wide open. And Niner has been so huge with these on-site kills. Gets 2, looking for a third, tags him up, but can't finish it off. Springs does get Niner back though. But still, you see Carleton in great spots. Not a lot of health to work with, but still in great position. Does that Bomb is planted again, wide out in the open, but Rayano and Danners finish it off, and Carleton with their 5th straight round to take the lead.
That's beautiful round again. Carleton is just running in, getting it done, and then getting out of there. It's just perfect.
Yep, and this is again the Carleton we expected, right? And still no one really popping off other than Niner on the side of Carleton, but that's all the credit to their slow start. So if they can win this round to go up 7-5 heading into the defensive side, this could be massive for Carleton to try and win this series.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see an A push here from the side. Oh, wow. Just so I say that, Oz is going to get taken out by Limit, which is a big player for Carleton, so it's going to hurt to have them down.
Yeah, great job by Limit there. Great uses the ultimate there on Raze immediately. And finishes off. They get the first blood. That's huge. That pushes Carleton all the way back. And now there's that lack of confidence. But as I say that, Limit gets caught out a little bit too over aggressive as Niner gets his 13th kill of the game. And now Carleton making their way over towards B.
Yeah, gonna see them run over towards B. B just seems to work for Carleton, so I don't see why they would switch it up. I mean, I guess you have to switch it up every once in a while, but B just seems to work for them, so it looks like they might have a little bit of an advantage over there, especially because it's going to take a little bit for CSUN to get over there. Niner going to pop the ult as well, so it could cause a little bit of chaos here. Should be able to see where everybody is. Rage is going to take out Springs.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, but Niner working his way in again. It's so good on the site and post plant. Challenge in the back, but Diamond gets the better of him there. So now it's a 3v3. Only 20 seconds left. It's going to be a fast rotate. You see how fast they're trying to push through. I'm not sure they're going to make it in time. You see Cal State recognizes that rotation, but only one player hitting towards A. Oh, gets caught looking the wrong way. Going to be able to sneak through. Can they get the bomb down? I don't think they have enough time. And it's just going to run out. Oh, they get the bomb down. Somehow, Danners gets one. Lilac trades it out, so now it's a 1v2. It's all up to Danners, looking to live up to the great name again. Can he get it done? Stuns out, flashes out, so much utility. Finally recovering a little bit of health. again, ultimates pop. Johnson on site. Doesn't really have assistance from a teammate yet. Gonna be on spike for the time being, but Johnson finishes off the kill and completes the round, and we're gonna be tied at 6 going into half number 2.
That was just an absolutely insane
sides.
round there. Just, you know, the last minute back and forth at the back there, but we'll have to see if we'll see more moments like that, or if it will be more clean kind of kills and, you know, setups. But we can see right now we're 6-6 again. We're tied, tied again.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully it doesn't get that last second again, because that was way too close for comfort for Carleton. I'm not sure why they elected to switch off. I don't think they thought they could get the final 2 players onto B. That must have been it, but it had to be under a tenth of a second. It was that close to them losing the round just because they rotated too late. But either way, now they're on the defensive side and we're tied at 6. And this is going to be it. We're dead even in the second half. Who's going to get the better of the other team here in the pistol round?
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Rayano's gonna come up, get limit. Diamond's gonna take out Rayano in exchange here. Let's see, Danners try to take out Diamond, but Diamond's gonna end up winning that fight. And right now, we are tied 3v3.
3 apiece. You got bomb towards B. And you see that site pretty much entirely walled off, so it should be a pretty free plant for Cal State, and that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit of a spread push here from Carleton too, but one player knocked all the way down, very low health. Rage up top, looking for any sort of pick, gets the bot down. Waiting for support, and Carleton needs to move fast, and they need to move right now. Here comes Rage over top, looking to put some smokes in. Here it comes. Got to work through the back. One player springs caught out, but Diamond gets the better of Niner, and that's huge. Rage looking for the second, can't find it. And just, again, playing so patient is Cal State, just long enough. And they're able to take that round and go up 7-6.
Yeah, that was great plays there by both teams. CSUN especially getting that win on the round there. But yeah, it's still anybody's game. We do have a lot of like eco guns coming through for the side of CSUN. We're seeing a lot of pistols for the side of Carleton. So really, it's pretty even right now. But it's still anybody's game.
For sure. Now Carleton gonna really eco heavy on this round, electing not to go with any sort of strong weaponry at that. See Rihanna getting aggressive. Like that utility usage. But Carleton not going to get anything yet. The Bulldog gets the job done onto Rihanna. Limit gets another with that Phantom too. So a 5v3 and Cal State poised to win this round after they get this spike planted.
Absolutely. See Diamond trying to take out a few members of Carleton here, although they are kind of swarmed around them. Have to be careful. Oh, Diamond does take out Rage.
One enemy remaining.
Springs takes out Danners. Niner will take out 2 here with 1 health left.
Yeah, this might be a save scenario for sure. 1 health and a nightmare. Let's call it that. Just yeah, there's nothing, absolutely nothing that Niner could do in this situation. But that's fine. You get out with a gun, allows your team to buy up even more. So not a total loss for Carleton here, but they're still going to be in a bit of an A6 hole. And okay, well, not sure that was the smartest play for Niner, but either way, Carleton going to get a little bit of money back and they'll be able to buy up in this round.
Absolutely. Yeah, I probably would have just went to save the gun if it were me, but I mean, at this point, it looks like they're just going to buy anyways with a few Bulldogs as well, so, you know, it's not a huge loss.
Yeah, for sure. And so now you got 5 Vandals on your side. Carleton needing to get this next round as they are lacking in the cash money department. So it seems like they're going to be, yeah, it's pretty much a 5-man split. 3 players already leaning towards A for Cal State.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like definitely could be an A push here with the rest of the CSUN players just kind of trying to cause a distraction or something mid. Although Carleton all seem to be going A. It's like they know.
Yep. This is a great rotation right now from Carleton. Player number 8 hoping not to get caught out here. This is going to be a big fight. There's Rage, big win. Sorry, Niner rather, but Diamond gets 2 back. So numbers still. Now for Cal State, they are on A. They're actually going to back on out. There's only 1 player left. It's going to be Diamond, I believe, looking for this 3rd kill of the round, but good shots. That's actually Spring's going to get taken down. So now numbers back even, and Carleton has a chance.
Absolutely. Rage is kind of just waiting back behind here. Looks like CSUN is going to come and rotate back towards B. However, there's only 1 Carleton player sitting on B, so they need to be very careful. Looks like the rest know that they're there, so they're going to come rotate and help out their friend. See Rayano just kind of waiting it out back there, trying to wait for his team to rotate just in time. They all know where each other are. Oh, Rayano gets the kill there. Lilac is going to take out Oz. We are neck and neck. 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2, but you see where Cal State's posted up. This is the post plant that Carleton used a lot in the last round. They have health advantage as well. 2 players down below 50%, but on the bomb actually gets 1. Is he going to be able to get the second Rage? Almost, but not enough. Johnson knocked 13, but able to clutch up regardless, and there's a very ugly round loss for Carleton, and now Cal State have a chance to further their lead in this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna see more eco guns come out for the side of Carleton. There's not a ton they can really do right now if they want next round to be, you know, a good round for them. So they're gonna have to go with those eco guns. We're gonna see Phantoms and Vandals, except for a Bulldog on the side of CSUN as well.
Yep, so here we go. Limit gonna be the entry here towards A. See that alarm butt. Triggered. Rage able to draw first blood though. That's a big sheriff kill. Looking for that second. Limit definitely spotted him out too. So smoke's going up over top. And here, down they come. Looking for a second. Not able to get 1, but Oz does get 1 back. So still 3v3. This is big, even if Carleton were to lose out here. But Danner's able to get 1 now with the Spectre. Needs to stay alive. Doesn't quite do it. And back again to a 2v2. Spike is going to go down here any second. Oz with just a sheriff. Got Limit to the right. Just misses a couple shots down to 19. Knows the player's right on site. Right on Spike as well. Spotted out. Shoulder peek. Nothing doing yet. And now has support with a submachine gun as well. But they need to push and they need to go now. That first player needs to pinch. There we go. Niner gets 1. Niner gets the second. And a big round win for Carleton. That's an eco win again. And it's going to be 9-7. Carleton slowly but surely getting their money back up. And a big round win.
Make it fair.
Definitely a thrifty round for sure. Beautiful work there by Carleton. You know, 9-7. We're getting
Anyone
up
feeling
there.
generous?
You know, it's still anybody's game. Still anybody's game.
They shake your life. Thank
For
you.
sure, but you gotta love the patience there from Carleton. Just waited. I got a little bit antsy just watching that,
Me
but
too.
yeah, just still a good execution from Oz. Just to wait for Niner with the submachine gun. They put themselves in great positions. The first player peeking out with the sub, getting I believe it was Limit on the A ramp. So nicely done from them. It's going to be another A hit right now for Cal State. See Limit getting aggressive, but Oz draws first blood with that Vandal in a tricky spot. Unable to get away with his life though, so that's going to give a Vandal back towards Cal State. And now back to a 4v4.
Yeah, this is close. This is very close. We're going to see members of CSUN kind of rotate over towards A. However, Carleton members are rotating away from A, which is not really the best thing right now if you're Carleton. See the
Yeah.
Viper ult come out.
Wow, here we go. Rage somehow finds a kill through all of that mayhem. See 3 players on A ramp. Rage gets another. Danner's over top. Niners there for support. And it's a 1v4. Carleton. Oh my goodness, they're doing it again. This is just absolutely ridiculous.
They're gonna chase down Springs right now. This is chaotic. But that was crazy. The Viper ult came up, and as soon as it came up, they killed the Viper, and the Viper ult was gone.
Yeah, that was if Carleton has a coach, if I was Carleton's coach, I would be absolutely losing my mind right now, purely based on the rounds that they've given away. Because every round that they've won, it seems like they're just by far the better team, and they find themselves down in this game somehow, some way. But they claw their way back again. It's someone's got to give that poor man a heart monitor, because this has got to be a little bit crazy to watch for him.
Absolutely, absolutely. C-Sun is gonna go towards B. We're gonna see Carleton kind of get set up here at B. They kind of stacked B a little bit, which is good because C-Sun loves to push it. So it's not a bad choice.
Yep. Great opening pick from Oz. Gets one. Now he's made aware in there, but the utility not enough. Johnson able to catch up too, but Rayano trades that one out. Limit gets one back. Danners once again. So that's a 2v2, but you look at the health for Cal State. Not looking good. They're going to elect to wrap out too, so they're both under 10 health. This is not good right now for Johnson. Johnson actually had 11. That's an abundance of health compared to Limit. So Carleton again in a good spot. It's going to be a fake rotate though. I love this from Cal State.
Oh, this is sneaky. They think they're going A, but really they're gonna stay over on B, and they're gonna be able to plant bomb because
30 seconds
actually
left.
Carleton realized, oh wait, this was a fake out.
Yeah.
Starting to rotate back. They plant bomb. They have to be very careful because Carleton could catch them out.
Oh man, if you're C-Sun, you just want to get this bomb down. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. Smokes out. Spike is gonna get
10
planted.
seconds left.
10 seconds left to go, but add another 45 as
Face your fear. One enemy
now
remaining.
up to Carleton, but Limit. Wow, what a headshot onto Danners, and that's gonna leave his teammate all alone. Now it's a 1v2, but again, still health in favor. Rage up to him. Been very good so far in this game. Can he get it done again?
All Rage has to do when he spots them is spray, and they're dead. That's how low health they are.
Yep. Here we go. Rage entering the site. Doesn't know if they're to the left or the right. Oh man, this is so tricky. Still a bit of time to work with. Gotta hear them now, but the ult comes in. Limit goes huge, and somehow Cal State pull away with a victory there.
Wow, that was a sneaky ultimate there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sneaky indeed. That was a little bit unexpected, but honestly, great usage. Great usage.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was just a shot in the dark. I think their ultimate was gonna run out like any second, and they kind of had to use it. So they were like, we'll just throw it into all the smokes, and it just so happened to hit them.
Yeah, great timing for Cal State and Limit. It's been so clutch so far in this series. And it's going to be another little split push here. 2 players leaning towards A. The other 3 kind of towards mid. And another 5-man split here from Carleton.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of movement around A. I think that's where they're gonna plan to plant there. They have bomb over there. See the Killjoy ult maybe come out?
You
for
should
the
run.
Lilac?
Yeah, could. That's definitely a possibility, as you know they're making their way through. Still not broken onto A, so it's gonna take a few more seconds, I think, for this decision to be made from Carleton. And well, here it comes. Spike gonna go down. It's a 5v5. This is gonna get absolutely bananas here in a sec.
Absolutely. Spike is down. Carleton is moving back on site for the retake, although Limit takes out Danners.
Here we go. Springs on site, trying to get anything through the smoke. Niner get one's back, but Limit instant trade again. So 3v4. Low health on Killjoy though. Rage is on bomb though. Able to get it halfway. Not able to get the fuse. Gets one off the bomb though. All up to Oz. Gets taken down from Lilac, and Johnson there for support. And Cal State gets their 11th round on the board.
It still is anybody's game. Carleton could make a comeback here.
True, but I mean, you look at their money. It's
tough. It's tough.
It's a little ugly.
I think if they save this round, or the eco this round, and they can full buy next round, then they could very well win it, and then they'd
Keep it
have to keep
cool.
the momentum
That's how
from
you
that
survive.
to win the entire thing.
Here.
For sure, and they're gonna go with a bit of a half buy here, see what they can do.
Placing swarm
But again, any round is up for grabs. We've seen it all day long where these teams don't really buy much of anything and are able to somehow win rounds against their opponents.
Yeah, it's
So-
crazy.
Yeah, like it's literally been happening all day. So can it happen again, or will a round finally be normal? We'll find out. But Cal State gonna get the bomb down, and now Carleton in
Spike
a ton
planted.
of trouble.
Yeah. See, Carleton have to rotate and retake the site here. However, CSUN is also trying to pinch almost, or just like holding in such like a wide fashion. As I'd say that Limit's actually gonna take out Rayano, Johnson's gonna take out Oz. It could be very dangerous here. Danner gets one, takes out the turret.
So that's not bad. I mean, you get one kill back. Rage does get one back too now, so that's a 3v. Oh, well, no, never mind. Lilac gets two. Johnson able to get help from Lilac over top. That's 3 kills for Lilac. And now it's Cal State one round away from tying up the series and forcing a game 3.
Yeah, this is very very scary if you're Carleton. You know, you are able to full buy now, so you have to win this round or else it's over. Or unless there's a game 3, right? So,
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, well, we've seen crazier things happen.
Where are you?
12-8 comeback, it is possible, but very difficult to accomplish. But Carleton, if anybody, is more than capable. We're going to see an A hit and nobody on A right now for Carleton. Finally, 1 or 2 players are going to wrap back, but you see 4 players from the side of CSUN. They leave bomb and spawn just in case it doesn't quite work out. Now you see player number 4 starting to work his way back.
yeah, Killjoy ult comes out from Lilac here. I feel like we've seen a Killjoy ult like almost every round from Lilac. Just constant, getting lots of kills, you know, using a lot of utils, so. You can see Oz actually take out Springs early here. Carleton does have the lead in terms of health.
Satchel out.
Limit's gonna jump out, take out the turret. Carleton is just gonna play nice and slow here. Briano gonna take out
Spike
Diamond
down.
actually. So they are up 5-3. Johnson, however, is gonna take out Rage. So we are 4v3. Niner gonna take out Johnson.
Yeah, Niner gets one back, so that opens it up just a tiny bit, but Limit gets caught, or catches Rayano on the flank, so now it's all of a sudden a 2v2, and Cal State was not looking very
30
promising
seconds
now. All of a sudden, they have a chance to take this
Spike
round.
planted.
Oh, Limit spotted up top, but unable to get taken down. Sorry, Lilac rather. Here comes Standers and Co. Niner
Last
gets
player
one.
standing.
Player over the top. One more left to go, but Niner able to clutch up and keeps Carleton alive in game 2. A huge headshot, a huge wall bang, and it's going to be 12-9. So Carleton, one round at a time, they get the job done.
That's all they need to do is just play slow, you know, make sure that you play as a team, and then you'll win. But now they're able to buy a little bit, they're able to kind of match CSUN a little bit. So hopefully we'll see another even matchup here, or fairly even matchup, and we'll see how far this will go.
Yeah, a little bit of an awkward buy for both teams. As you see, we're actually going to see our first Guardian of the day. That's going to be Oz carrying that one. So yeah, again, a little bit of awkward buy, a couple SMGs, a couple weird assault rifles, but Cal State trying to close out this game. Danners gets spotted out. He's down to 1 health. Limit finally picks up Rayano with a beautiful headshot again. I feel like he's done that all series long. Just weird one-taps that just obliterate the opponent. But it's going to be Carleton now in a bit of a pickle. With just over a minute left to defend. A turret out. Lilac takes down Danners too, and now it's a 5v3, and it's looking like all Cal State.
Yeah, we're gonna see CSUN kind of rotate over here. It's looking pretty bad for Carleton right now, but we'll have to see. CSUN probably gonna go plant on B. And see Limit bring out the ultimate here. Not gonna hit anything. just makes enough space for them to
Spike
plant.
planted.
So Oz up top. Carleton not too far away, so they can start their execution fast. Oz with a nice opening kill. Here comes the ult from him. Almost gets around. Five health left. Not going to be able to cut it. Limit shuts him down, looking for that second, but Rage answers back. There's the help over top. They need to push out, and they need to push out a little bit faster. You see 3 players to deal with on B long. That smoke's going to dissipate any second. The player through. Diamond cut down again. Close corner. Backed up is Niner. Gets a second kill. Now a 2v1. Gets a third. Niner goes huge. Oh my goodness. And Carleton still hanging on. Niner with 26 in this game. And the most massive 3-piece of the whole series right there.
That was huge. That 3-piece was beautiful. Chef's kiss, beautiful.
Oh, 100%. That was just, oh my goodness. Niner, everything against them. They're down to 5 health and somehow staying alive. This has just been a ridiculous series, and what a treat it's been.
Absolutely.
Wow. You
Love
got
to
2
see-
ults now. Yeah, I mean, you got 2 ults now on Cal State, but Carleton still finding a way.
Yeah, Carleton just hanging on by a thread. Just, you know, very, very close to the end of the game here, but they still managed to pull through. I think that's what they do best, from what I hear.
It really is. I mean, they've done it, like, again, all series. They still have their work cut out for them. Don't get me wrong. They got 2 more rounds they need to win to force overtime at the very least. But yeah, they're still hanging on. A 5v5 now, and see a little bit more indecisiveness from Cal State, but they do draw first blood on the Danners. Danners has struggled with that, you know, giving away his life early in rounds. He does put some damage in, but Rage finally able to trade one back out. So now we're back to a 4v4 with just a little over 50 seconds.
Yeah, we will see Rayana will take out Limit, which is a huge pick. And Johnson almost takes out Rayano, manages to take him out in the end there. Lilac is going to plant the bomb. We are 3v3, however,
Spike planted.
we have 1 member of CSUN very, very low on health.
Yep, so 3v3. Niner, I don't like this aggression by himself, but he gets 2! Almost looking for the third. 1 player left, it's a 1v2, and taken down! Body shots in 2! Oz knows what's going on, and Carleton are now within 1 of forcing overtime. I can't believe this.
This is insane. I can't like if they win this round, then we go to overtime. That means they won what, 3 rounds in a row?
It was 12-8, so that would put them at 4 rounds straight.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But again, they still need to win this round, but how can you even question that they couldn't? It's
Exactly.
yeah, this is just crazy. They are going to have, again, a little bit of an awkward bye. Well, they got 1 Spectre, so it's not too bad. But definitely Cal State with the gun advantage. But yeah, here we go. Final round, potentially. Can Cal State tie up the series and force a game 3, or will Carleton somehow force overtime here in game number 2? We'll find out right now.
Looks like they're gonna try to push A here, although Carleton is pretty much stacked A, which is what you like to see when have this kind of team fight about to happen. Rather than, you know, they rush on the site, they kill 1 or 2, they plant, and then everything kind of snowballs. That's no fun to watch. We want to watch a team fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, I think we're gonna get it. Here it comes. Niner draws first blood. He's been so good. Rage gets another. Oz with the third, and it's a 2v5. Carleton on their way to overtime. Can they close it out, or can Cal State bring a miracle comeback? Springs gets 1, but he drops. Now a 1v4. It's all onto Diamond by himself. All alone, isolated, knocked down to 70 health as well. These players chasing him out. He grabs another, gets a third as well. Now 1v2. Player close to the left. It's getting crazy, but almost pulls out the wrong weapon, and Niner closes it off. And we're going to overtime.
Overtime. I didn't think this would happen, to be honest. I mean, when you're 12-8, you wouldn't expect it. But, I mean, overtime has been triggered. This could be anybody's game still. So, if Carleton wins 2 in a row, or two games, then they end up winning the entire series. If CSUN wins, we go to game 3.
Unbelievable. Our brains are complete mush at this point. It's There's no there's no brain cells left to be had on this broadcast. But Carleton and Cal State have given us a treat of a series. There's nothing more we could ask for our final broadcast of the day. This might be our last map. This might be just a preview for the next one, but we'll find out right now. We're going into overtime. Carleton with a 12-8 comeback. Can they close it out? You need to win by 2 if you're new to Valorant. Can Carleton do it, or will Cal State somehow sneak away with a win and force a game 3?
We shall see. We're gonna see. Carleton is gonna push all together onto B site here. Really, it's up to whoever gets the first few kills, first 1 or 2 kills there, and then it pretty much snowballs from there, unless a miracle happens. So, see, Rage is gonna get the plant down, which is big. That's huge.
Yeah, here are the team fights that you wanted. 2 players coming from spawn, 2 from that connector steps. Oh, bad timing there from Oz. Had to get rid of that util. Springs draws first blood. Johnson gets a second. Up top, you got Lilac too. Diamond on the bottom with support. 2 players still sitting towards back long, so they do have an advantage. Lilac does take down Danners though. You see Bomb planted for the middle of the map. That Viper wall going up though. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Limit gonna try to push these players out. Get distracting. Johnson on the bomb. Springs gets 1. Gets a second as Limit. And it's Cal State now with a 13-12 lead, 1 round away from forcing game 3.
Yeah, this is super close. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat, literally. Oh, this is very, very close game.
Man, it's yeah, it's hard to even break down right now. There's just so much going on. Carleton now back on defense. They clutched up when they needed to on defense in the final 4 rounds of regulation. Can they do it again to stay alive in this game? Oh man, this is just it's really unbelievable. It really is.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna see everybody's kind of spread out right now. CSUN kind of going towards mid to B, perhaps. Gonna see Rayano actually take out Limit right off the bat. Again, huge pick. Limit is a massive pick to get right off the bat.
For sure, like you said, very important player for them. Diamond in a good spot. Danners not so much. Gonna have 2 players to deal with here. Spike as well. Peeks out. Great execution there. Cal State evens it back out to Forest side. Now they can play a little bit slower. They still got a minute left to work with. Now you see the push towards B. You see 2 players lagging behind for Carleton, but you know, decent little setup now for the Ravens on B. Get some shots in. Rihanna gets chowed out, but Oz and Niner get 2 back. So now it's a 1v3. It's all down to Diamond. Niner looking up top, has a great angle here. Still needs to get that spike planted, and Niner finishes off the kill. He's up to 32 kills.
This is insane.
33.
Niner should not be allowed. Get this man out of here. He should not be allowed to have 33 kills.
Oh man, that's just what an outrageous game he's having. And you see the team lagging behind. You know, Rayano and Danner struggling quite mightily actually. But it doesn't matter. Niner making up for it, and Carleton forcing a double overtime. And back on the offensive side, can they get that offensive win to put the pressure on Cal State to answer back with one themselves? Who even knows at this point, honestly?
Oh, absolutely. You see Limit just kind of uses the blast pack as a bit of a bait, I think. See, throws a bomb buddy out, but it doesn't find anything. Gonna rotate around, and Carleton is gonna take the bomb over to A.
Yeah, so only 2 players and only 1 set up on the side of Cal State on the A site. So they're being slow, being patient. And now nothing towards B. You're going to start to see CSU, you know, make their way back towards A here in any second. They're at the 1 minute mark. Here comes the push. Now from Carleton, going to be looking for that opening pick. Nothing sighted as of yet. 1 player still on A now. And here comes the rotation. Here it comes. The Chow though. So now it's a 5v5 towards this A site. Bunch of util being thrown out. Nothing happening just yet. But here comes all 4 players. They're going to wrap right on out again. And there goes player number 4 from Cal State, wrapping out once more. That's just a bunch of back and forth rotations, but right now Carleton needs to commit to this.
Absolutely. They're going around as fast as possible before CSUN can really realize what hit him. Trying to just use that Prowler, get around here. Looks like they are able to, as long as they don't get picked off here by the Killjoy. Should be able to plant,
Swarm grenade out.
and they get the plant down.
Spike planted.
Yep, so good job by Danners to get it down. Now it's a 5v5. Here we go once again with the team fights. You see 4 players going towards B long. Actually, make it, yeah, 4 players towards B long for Carleton. You see player number 9 going to try to wrap around as quick as possible. Oz draws first blood. Now it's going to be up to Cal State. On the defuse, though, is Lilac. I don't think they expected. Already halfway. Still on the defuse. Smoke out. And it's completed. Oh, my goodness. Somehow Cal State come away with the defuse and a defensive win that looks so good for Carleton, but did not expect that fast. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, absolutely. You see a timeout here from CSUN as well. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what to expect here. I mean, we're tied up at, you know, again and again, and now we're tied up in overtime with 1 point ahead going to CSUN. If they win this round, then they win the entire game, and then we'll go into a game 3. But if they don't win, then we'll keep going and see how many times we'll tie up the scoreboard.
This is just absolutely ridiculous. And Cal State now, obviously, they want to get this done. They don't want to go back on offense again, or defense rather. That was a little bit too close for comfort for them, but gotta give credit the cojones on Lilac to jump on the spike right away. Definitely paid off, as now they have a chance to close out the game once again. But Carleton sticking around.
Absolutely. Have to see here what will happen this round. Will something different happen, or will we be stuck again with a, you know, jump in, squad wipe kind of thing?
Yeah, and you see Vandals across the board for both squads, so can't get much more even than this.
Exactly.
All about utility now, and Rihanna setting up on B, just gonna bounce away and wait for any sort of signal there from that utility, as it's gonna be Cal State working mid heavily here. Danners trying not to give away his life. He's had problems with that so far in this game. He's just gonna back on up. I want to see him back up even more a little bit, but here comes Limit over top. Rayano answers though through the wall and a headshot. Now Oz trying to pick up a couple for himself, but nothing yet. Still a 5v4. Brings hasn't spotted anybody else yet, but has the help from Diamond as well. So now it's going to be numbers back in favor of Cal State as they work their way on to B.
Wow, this is a close match so far. I mean, we are 3v4 right now for Carleton to CSUN, but still, anybody's game. See the plant come in.
Yeah, so here comes the plant now from Lilac. Johnson gets one more. That's Danners again, who struggled. Now it's a 2v4 Carleton. This is going to be so tough, and now it's a 1v4, and this is looking like game finally for Cal State, as it's all up to Rage, who's been pretty solid so far in this one, but don't think it's going to be enough in this scenario with time dwindling away.
Absolutely. They might have to go for the plant here. They're not careful. Oh, and just like that, CSUN wins game 2. We are going to a game 3.
Yep, Cal State finally gets the job done, and Carleton puts up one heck of a fight. When unable to get anything going, and well, game 3 coming up. That 33 kill mark from Niner, not good enough. No kills in the final 2 rounds ultimately costed them that game. That's unfortunate to say for Carleton, but still, game 3 is going to decide who moves on to round number 2 here in the CVH winter warm-up tournament. While we look to get into game number 3, we are going to throw it to a quick break in just a little bit. But first, Amanda, give me your overall thoughts. Like going into game 3, how do you expect Carleton to answer them, especially with their early game struggles?
I have no idea. They've been so back and forth that it's so difficult to tell. Like sometimes they look super solid, and then all of a sudden it's like, what happened?
Yeah, it's again got to be frustrating as a Carleton coach or fan watching them struggle such early on in games, because these games are a lot closer than I'm sure they would like them to be. And even if you split, the first 4 or 5 rounds in the first two maps, like these these it's probably a different series. It really is. Carleton has looked like a better team than the second half of games. But yeah, it's just it's incredibly back and forth. It really is.
Absolutely. We're going to throw it to a quick break here, and we'll see everybody back for Game 3. Oh, Lilac takes out 2 on the side of Carleton. Diamond's going to take out Niner as well. We are 5-2 right now.
Yep, and down they go. Rayano follows 2, so now it's a 1v4. Rage all by himself. Not a lot of health either. Down to nothing, and that's it. Cal State with smoke again. Work way through. Gets one. Pick at the second. Rage somehow staying alive. Rage needs to peek out. Gets the player off bomb. He does too. Somehow still alive. Diamond stunned up. Rage gets taken down. And the defuse will be completed. Luckily, able to get it back. One player springs caught out, but Diamond gets the better of Niner, and that's huge. Rage looking for the second. Can't find it. And just, again, playing so patient is Cal State, just long enough. And they're able to take that round.
Are kind of swarmed around them. Have to be careful. Oh, Diamond does take out Rage.
One enemy remains.
Springs takes out Danners. Niner will take out 2 here with 1 health left.
Oh, 2 players down below 50%. But on the bomb, actually, gets 1. Is he going to be able to get the second? Rage almost, but not enough. Johnson knocked 13. They need to push and they need to go now. That first player needs a pinch. There we go. Niner gets 1. Niner gets the second. And a big round win for Carleton. That's an eco win again. It's going to be 9-7. Carleton slowly but surely getting their money right. Oh man, this is so tricky. Still a bit of time to work with. Gotta hear them now, but the ult comes in. Limit goes huge and somehow... Low health on Killjoy though. Rage is on bomb though. Able to get it halfway. Not able to get the fuse. Gets 1 off the bomb though, all up to Oz. Gets taken down from Lilac and Johnson there for support. And Cal State gets their 11th round on the board. Sorry, Lilac rather. Here comes Standers and Co. Niner gets 1. Player over the top. 1 more left to go, but Niner able to clutch up and keeps Carleton alive in game 2. A huge headshot, a huge wall bang. And it's going to be 12-9, so Carleton 1 round at a time. The player through. Diamond cut down again. Close corner. Backed up is Niner. Gets the second kill. Now a 2v1. Gets the third. Niner goes huge. Oh my goodness. And Carleton still hanging on. Niner with 26 in this game. And the most massive 3-piece of the whole series right there.
Very, very low on health.
Yep, it's a 3v3. Niner, I don't like this aggression by himself, but he gets 2. Almost looking for the third. 1 player left. It's a 1v2 and taken down. Body shots in 2. Oz knows what's going on, and Carleton are now within 1 of forcing overtime. By himself, all alone, isolated, knocked down to 70 health as well. These players chasing him out. He grabs another, gets a third as well. Now 1v2. Player close to the left. It's getting crazy, but almost pulls out the wrong weapon, and Niner closes it off. And we're going to overtime. Oz draws first blood. Now it's going to be up to Cal State. On the defuse, though, is Lilac. I don't think they expected. Already halfway. Still on the defuse. Spoke out. And it's completed. Oh, my goodness. Somehow Cal State come away with the defuse and a defensive win. That looks going to be enough in this scenario with time dwindling away.
Absolutely. They might have to go for the plant here. They're not careful. Oh, and just like that, CSUN wins game 2. We are going to a game 3.
Yep, Cal State finally gets the... Well, we are back and ready for game number 3 here in some CVH winter warm-up action. It's round 1. It's game 3. We got Carleton and Cal State University in Northridge. Wow. I'm, of course, joined by Comanda, and what a series we've had so far.
Yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy series so far. Very, very back and forth. Very much neck and neck. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what this game will bring.
Yeah, I mean, we are completely gassed, and even the players we see in chat are equally as gassed. This has been a very mind-numbing series, that's for sure. Very draining, but a thrilling one at that. And these guys are going to battle and battling like it's the grand finals. This is really has been a treat. So this will be our last map of the day here on the Saints Gaming CA channel, as well as the last map of the day for the tournament as well. Going into tomorrow,
Select
we will
your
be starting
agent.
with round number 2. I believe around the same time, around 3 or 4 p.m. Yeah, so it'll be 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow. So that'll be for top 8. And this match will decide who gets to be in the top 8 as well. Once again, it's Carleton with map 1 win by the score of 13-11. And on the other side, Cal State with a 15-13 overtime thriller that pushed this to a game number 3. We got Icebox coming up next. Not a lot of variation here as far as agents are concerned. It seems pretty standard for both teams, and we'll see. We'll see what happens here in game number 3. This is legitimately anybody's game.
Absolutely. We're gonna see. Let's see here. We're gonna see some Sages come out. We're gonna see Sovas. We're gonna see a Jet and a Reyna. It's interesting. And then Viper, as always, and Killjoy.
Yep, and yeah, I guess the Sages are new to the series for sure, so that's a good catch. Sage could be crucial with those revives, as well as the big old barrier as far as defending each bomb site. So Well, as we count down the clock, we're ready, just about ready to get underway here. We see a couple light armor buys, a couple sheriffs from each side respectively, and well, we got Cal State on the defensive.
Yeah, we're gonna see Carleton is going to be gathering over near B site, looking to make a push over there. See, CSUN actually kind of dispersed randomly. Right now, they're gonna come over to B site now that they know exactly where Carleton is. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a rotate here from Carleton, which it looks like we're gonna see.
Yep. That's looks like it's. Oh, actually, they might fake it out, head back towards B. So perhaps their patience may pay off, but it's gonna be quite a heavy team fight towards this B site. Bomb is gonna go down. That's Briano. Can he get planted? Here comes the push from Niner. Chow's in, gets one. For that second, 33 kills last game. Gonna be a key factor for his team again this game, but Springs trades one back out. Diamond with the Sova Dart. Gonna get some information. And here comes that massive wall that we talked about as Johnson putting that one down. Self-heal coming in. Springs going around this L wall. Around yellow, able to get one. Johnson there as well. Now that leaves Danners all alone, who struggled mightily last game. Tags one up. Able to get one more. But Diamond on the bomb, gonna get the defuse as well.
Great work there by Johnson, getting the last kill. We're gonna have to see this round. What will we have in terms of buys? Looks like we're gonna see a sheriff come through, few sheriffs, some heavy armor coming through, a Spectre, Ghost, all over the board here.
Yep.
Oh, even
so
a Vandal.
Yeah, an interesting strategy again there. So Johnson gonna go for it all here in round number 2, and Carleton gonna do the absolute opposite. One sheriff looked like, and a couple classic. That's about it for Carleton. But here we go again. Is Carleton gonna let this slip away early on in the game, or can they bounce back? Obviously, this round is a little bit more difficult to win, but still, you don't want to get down a lot like they have in the first 2 games.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like have Carleton going towards A, but CSUN is kind of sitting mid to B right now. There's not really anybody on A, so if they're fast enough, they might be able to get in there in time. Just as I say that, CSUN's gonna rotate back onto A.
Yep, good call. And Carleton, they do have numbers here, but they don't have guns. So that's going to be the difference. Johnson has a big couple gunfights coming up. Does get one, but will get traded out by Oz. This player playing this close angle. Sova dashes back. Diamond cleans him up regardless. And that's going to leave Rage rather, kind of isolated with Bomb. He's just gonna mosey on out of there and regroup with his teammate.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go and
30 seconds left.
plant on B if possible, but he has to be fast, or they'll start to realize that he's over on B. It's fast enough.
Yeah.
Might be able to make this work.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna get this bomb plant anyways. So just get it down. There we go. As Rage is gonna get it down. That's, I mean, the most you can ask from him in this situation. One player challenging him out. It's gonna be Springs to take him down, and it's gonna be 2-0. CSUN lead.
I mean, he had a little bit of money for planting the bomb, so it's definitely worth it whenever you can.
For sure. You know, it helps the team. It helps himself as well. Work towards those full buy weapons. And again, Carleton, they've lost this exact round 2 games in a row. Can they switch it up and actually, you know, take an important 3rd round here? This again, preventing themselves from getting down early. It's again, I don't know. I don't even know how to analyze this because it could go either way, really.
Absolutely, yeah. Could go either way. It looks like CSUN is kind of in the lead right now. They have a little bit better weapons. Or actually, I'm wrong. They have not as good weapons, but they are in the lead.
Yeah, so they're gonna play a little bit of a half buy. Basically, used what they could from last round, and you know, not a bad idea. They know how good they are to start games, so definitely no rush for them to jump out to a crazy lead once again. But still bit of cushion.
Ores and ore
As
remaining.
bomb's gonna start making its way over to B. Only one player really hovering there. You see player number 1 making their way back towards to watch B long. See Rihanna already on site. That stage wall gonna go up. Bomb's gonna go down here in a second.
Yeah, we're gonna see Carleton just is gonna plant there. Gonna have to get out a little bit, although Rayano is able to get Diamond, which is a fairly big pick. Springs is gonna get Niner. Oz is gonna get taken down by Lilac. Danners is actually gonna take out Springs. And then Limit is gonna take out Danners.
Here we go, Lilac on the bomb again. They need to go fast. It's gonna happen again. Trying to get spotted off, does get taken down. Rayano able to trade it out though, and that's gonna be another CSUN round win as they go up 3-0. And Carleton once again starting off incredibly slow.
Absolutely. We're gonna see Carleton maybe will try something else this time. Maybe they'll try something different. You know, I'd like to see them all stack A and just like push it aggressively, see how that goes. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, might as well try. Just try something at this point. You know, you're likely to go down 4-0. You gotta try anything to avoid that and not let that happen. You see how aggressive CSUN is because of this towards mid and towards A rather. And yeah, we're gonna get some pretty big gunfights here in a sec. There goes that recon dart, and Limit draws first blood.
Yeah, that was a clean first blood there by Limit. We see Daenerys with the Marshall trying to find a pick here. Not really finding anything. Niner gonna take out Johnson.
Yeah, so a little bit back and forth. We're at a 4v4, so Carleton isn't too unhappy with this scenario, but they're finally going to take this bomb out and start their rotation. But you know, CSUN still again with the weapons in hand. You know, health a little bit more into their favor, but still, Carleton does have a fighting chance, and that's all you can ask for if you're a fan of them.
Absolutely. So it looks like Carleton is going to stay over on A. They're just going to fake that rotation out. Brianna's going to plant. However, Springs is going to take out Rage. Could take out Rihanna if he's not careful.
Springs playing that close corner. Yeah, nice double challenge there from Diamond. He grabs one, grabs the second too. That's down to one player. Lilac takes down Danners. And the bomb will once again be defused. So Carleton able to get the bomb down actually 3 out of 4 rounds, but still unable to defend the site with really any sort of gusto. And back again down in the 4-0 hole, similar to game 1.
Yeah, this is interesting. I think CSUN could definitely win this. It'd be interesting to see, like, if CSUN just turned around and just dominated against Carleton.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. That's a good point. There's a possibility that, you know, all that momentum from that crazy overtime win could translate right into this game. And so far it is. Again, you can never count Carleton out at this point. But right now, it's all Cal State.
Absolutely. We're going to see everybody's trying to go onto B site, except for 2 members of CSUN. So it looks like Limit is going to take out Oz, also going to take out Rage, which are some huge picks. Johnson's going to take out Denora's. Danners, I don't know.
Same thing, you know.
One enemy remaining.
But yeah,
Johnson's going to take
with,
out Niner as well.
Yeah, that was a good little kill from Johnson too. Too aggressive there. Not a huge fan of that, but Rayano able to get a gun and gets a second as well. So Rayano somehow making this a possibility as the revive coming in. Love the ultimate usage there. So now it makes it a 2v3, and they have bomb as well. So Rayano making good use of Sage in this game. Springs playing a very, very long angle towards the A site. They're just going to elect to go towards B. They're going to have a 2v2. So there's a fighting chance now for Carleton to get this first round.
You're going to have to wait out the Silva Dart just to make sure they don't get spotted. However, Killjoy turret does spot them. They're able to get it just in time. So close here.
standing.
Diamond's gonna take out Niner. And that's it. Lilac is gonna take out Rayano, and the round is over.
Yep, and you see Rage without a kill so far in this game. It's and Oz really has struggled at the beginning of games as well throughout this whole series. Obviously, their best player in game 1, but you know, you need these guys to step up, and so far, it's been all Cal State. 5-0 now on the defensive side. Looking to extend this lead. They don't want to play close games with Carleton because they know what can happen. They don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to get stressed out at all. So they want us to keep building this lead, get as much as they can before the offensive side switch.
Yeah. Oh, Limit is gonna take out Danners and Oz.
Yeah, so there goes that Jet ultimate too from Oz. So that was a big kill from Limit. He's looking for his 3rd of the round. And, you know, lots of time to work with. Carleton not really in any good position whatsoever. They don't know what to do. They don't have the weaponry. You see a Guardian and a Spectre. And a Classic as well. It's just such a tough. And Limit could be in a great spot. He could, you know, if everything lines up here, he has a chance at an ace. Here comes one. Oh, but Rage around the corner with the Guardian gets the 1 tap on the head. And Limit goes down, but Lilac answers back onto Rage. Now they're just going to back down. 20 health now left to work with, but it's Niner trying to make his way through the kitchen here.
Last player standing.
See Diamond get some shots in, and Diamond eventually closes out the round. And that's another CSUN round win. Now up to 6-0. Great job from Diamond. He's up to 6-1. Lilac shares the same score line, and Limit leads the way with 8 kills. And wow, just a very, very clean icebox from Cal State.
Absolutely. I mean, right now Carleton is able to keep up in terms of guns, but after this round, they will not be able to. Their economy is dropping fast. Especially, you know, if you haven't won a single round in 6-7 rounds, then it starts to get a little rough. You're like scrounging for any currency you can.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good right now for Carleton, but still, can't count them out. This is the round that they absolutely need, though, where it's looking likely like an 8-0 to start off. But Danners draws first blood, so that's the start they needed. As you see Lilac
Spike
lined up
down
on the
A.
B site, nothing gonna be happening there yet, and more trades going in. Danners gets a big 2-piece. That allows his team to have numbers here towards A.
Oh, Limit takes out Niner. Big pick. That could be devastating to Carleton if they're not careful. See Oz gonna jump in here. Sova ult is gonna come out for Diamond. Gonna take out
Spike
Rayano.
down A.
Looking for one more.
Last
Can't
player
quite find it.
standing.
Danner's gonna
Wow.
go down to Limit. And will Oz be able to survive? That is the question. No, Diamond will take out Oz. 7-0 for CSUN.
Wow, this doesn't paint the whole picture of the series, let's put it that way.
Absolutely.
This is complete dominance right now from Cal State. Carleton look completely lost, and you know, you gotta wonder if it's just the whole offense defense thing. But at this rate, you gotta expect at least a couple round wins from Carleton, right?
Yeah, for sure.
There.
I like that. Is this a drone spray that we saw a second ago? Beautiful.
Oh yeah. Here we go. So Carleton now looking to get their first round win. They've been so good, so up and down though at the same time. So don't really have the weaponry again to battle with Cal State on A, but they're gonna try their damnedest. And now Springs draws first blood on the Oz. He struggled again this game, but Springs looking very good. Another player spotted out on the slow orb is Rayano. Rage drops 2. Johnson will get traded out. Niner gets 2 back though, but still a 1v3. It's all up to Niner, and Limit with another big 2-piece. He's unstoppable so far in this one. 8-0 Cal State.
Will we see a 13-0? Is that possible?
Ooh, it definitely doesn't look great. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think it could be rough, especially when it's 8-0. Like, your mental, if you're Carleton right now, it's gotta be, you know, pretty low. It's gotta suck right now because you're like,
Yeah.
how come we haven't won a single round in 8 rounds? Like, can we even win a round?
Oh, definitely.
But you know, you gotta keep your head up. You gotta realize like every round is new, so you gotta give it your best shot.
Yep. So Cal State's gonna, you know, do everything they can to make sure that that doesn't happen. But again, Carleton starting things off right. Can they finally close out a round after a first blood? We'll see. Oz gets on the board. He's got 20 bullets to work with and does have the support beside him. But you like the aggression right now from Carleton. That's how they were able to draw first blood and get their numbers towards B. And well, here we go. Cal State looking to defend. It's going to be a 5-on-4 towards B.
Yeah, we're gonna see Carleton all grouped up here, looking to make the push. Although Lilac is gonna go down as well. This could be the one round that Carleton needs. Oh,
Yeah, so
Diamond is gonna take out Rayano there, actually.
Yeah, nice kill too, and he gets away with his life. So KJ Util gonna be crucial here. You see Oz being very, very patient. Diamond and Limit on the outside. Limit gets another though. He's been so good so far in this one. 2 players to deal with really towards B long. Diamond again gets a second. Looking for that third. Brings Childs out. Danners drops. Now it's a 1v2. Here comes the Sova ult. It's Niner. He's doing it all on bomb. I don't think he timed it right though. He's gonna run out. He's gonna have players challenging him from the outside. He does get one. He knows one to his left. Gets a second too, but the player on the bomb not gonna do it again. Kind of mistimed that ultimate. Almost got the job done, but not quite. As it's gonna be Cal State with their 9th in a row.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, Limit with 14 kills already in 9 rounds. Like, that is insane. He's averaging over a kill every single round.
Yeah, you can say, and Springs is having a bad game at 7 and 5. Like it just, it's that kind of game right now for Cal State. They're just playing so well together. They're clicking on all levels, and yeah, 9-0 with just a couple rounds left here in the first half. It's getting real dicey for Carleton. You gotta get some rounds on the board before the end of the half.
Absolutely. Let's see, Limit is gonna pop the Reyna ult here. See if that will do anything. Danners will take out Limit. However, Springs is actually gonna get 2 kills here.
Yep, so Springs goes huge. Gets a little bit of damage into Danners too. So Johnson does drop though. But here comes a revive. Rayano trying to revive Oz. Doesn't matter though. So now it's a 1v2. And yeah, it's going to be Lilac with the op. I'm not sure why they elected to go with the op. They haven't used it all game. They, you know, obviously have not had success with it. Even in last in game number 2. And Lilac does get one back though. So as I say that, it's up to Niner. 4 health versus Niner. But does have that op. Comes on the peak, so close, but Niner gets the best of him. And there's Carleton's first round. Wow.
That's exactly what Carleton needed.
Absolutely, and Carleton, you know, you got to build off of something, right? You needed that first round. Now you got to work on the second one, and you know, you just got to take it one at a time here. You got to work on the next 2 rounds to end the half. You know, it's lining up. If Carleton takes the next 2, it's lining up to be 9-3. But
yeah, 9-3 curse. Let's go.
yeah, but based on what we've seen, you know, Carleton has a work cut out for them to get to that point. But still very doable.
Absolutely. Let's see, Oz is gonna use the op this time around. Could prove useful.
Here.
We've seen Oz with the op before, and they were pretty good, so could be a little scary.
Yeah, so Niner being patient. He's been really only Carleton's only highlight so far in this game. Limit draws first blood again. Rayano drops. Now Limit's gonna slowly work his way through, and he's just gonna dip out a little bit for now.
See, Rage is gonna get 2 kills actually.
Big. It's big kills for Carleton, but still Springs answers back with the assist from Sova, and now a 3v2. Bomb's gonna be planted.
One enemy
And,
remaining.
well, make it a 3v1. Oz goes down. It's all up to Niner, but Niner gets 2 back. Now it's a 1v1. Niner from down low, able to get a 3K and the 1v2 clutch. And Carleton
round
get
in
their
the half.
second straight round. All thanks to that man right there, Niner, who's been so good for them all series long. And finds a way to get it done.
Wow, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting Niner to get the 3K like that all of a sudden. That was very impressive.
Very in it. You know, if you're Cal State, you're a little bit teed off that you let that one slip away. But regardless, Carleton gets one back. And our last round before the half could be a big momentum swing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. It looks like Carleton are swarming over to A site. C-Sun needs to get over there as fast as possible to kind of be able to counter this. You see Niner with the shock dart potentially. Oz is gonna use the knives and get Diamond out of the picture.
So Springs just hovering in his own smoke. Johnson gonna get the revive on the Diamond, so we're back to a 5v5. That's again another nicely used Sage there from the side of C-Sun. As now Rayado, wow, sprinting in and draws blood. Limit's gonna have a tall task right now. Needs to really rely on his teammates as Carleton starts to make their way through. Unless he can push in behind super quick. Able to spot out one. Now we're gonna have pressure from everywhere. Smokes out. Bomb not gonna be planted just yet. Spotted out by Oz. Danners picks one up too. Danners gets a second. Now it's a 1v4. And Carleton
Spike planted.
now likely to secure and push it to that 9-3 score mark you love so dearly.
Exactly. Oh my goodness, Springs is clinging on to life there. So close to dying. However, he does need to get into the Viper's Pit, which is absolutely terrifying to do alone. So we'll have to see how he manages this. Got a shorty. Gonna walk right past the Sage. Oh, Danners is gonna take out Springs.
Well, do you believe in miracles?
I believe in the 9-3 curse. That's what you mean.
Yeah, okay, let's call it curse. But it's gonna be a miracle for one team and a curse for another. Let's I don't know. Carleton is a very scary team and a very confusing team at that. But they ripped off 3 in a row, the 3 that they needed, and put themselves in a much better position heading into the second half.
Absolutely. Gonna have to see here. We're gonna have C-Sun pushing what looks like A site, I think, is the plan. Maybe they'll be a little bit stronger on attack than they were on defense. We'll have to see.
So here we go. Here comes the A execute. It's gonna be fast. Diamond can use this drone, the recon drone. Oz draws first blood. So once again, it's Carleton kicking things off the right way. Trying to knock down that barrier and finally solidified. Still trying to knock it down, but nothing coming yet. C-Sun playing this a little bit more passively than they'd like to. 2 players knocked down. Killjoy gonna revive a little bit more. And a little bit of a stalemate here.
Yeah, we're all kind of standing still by the looks of it. Not much movement. So, you know, in the famous words of Ninja, I'm not seeing enough movement.
Yeah. Yeah, there really isn't a ton right now. And you wonder why from Carleton. You got numbers, and you got health advantage too. They got to know that. Got to get going, and maybe it's just that unsurety. But here, oh my goodness, here comes Limit just flying across the top of the map and able to grab one before falling. But Springs manages to get away, looking for that second. No, can't do it. That's going to leave Diamond all alone, and that's Carleton with their 4th straight round.
Is crazy. We've seen 9 consecutive rounds for C-Sun, and then it was interrupted by 4 consecutive rounds by Carleton. We'll have to see. It, like, again, it's still anybody's game right now. It would be cool to see like a decisive win this time, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how we can expect that after the first 2 games, and Carleton right now 4 straight rounds, of course. This is what they love to do to us and our poor production team that have been through the ringer today with these games and with the amount of craziness that has gone on. Carleton, again, hanging on, but that's a good start there for Cal State. There's first blood. Niner draws one back, but Springs answers again. Danner's up top. Limit gets some pieces in, but can't get any kills. 7 bullets only left to work with. Now down to 4. Just gonna have to back down. Needs to reload. Yeah. Wow. What a round from Danners, actually. Three kills for him and Carleton. Oh my god.
It's not much you can really do with four bullets in the chamber there.
Yeah. But hey, Danner's finally stepping up again. It struggled the first 2 games, but you know, back up to even. Niner, we expect the same thing every game. Top frag as he is. It's going to be an awkward bye for Carleton for the time being. I'd expect them to upgrade a little bit more than this, as Cal State going to be on their first full bye of the second half.
Yeah, we're going to see Cal State is going to be going probably... Actually, they're going to split push here. It looks like they're going to play for picks. As I say that, Springs is actually going to take out Oz. So we are now 5-4 in favor of Cal State.
Yep, so 1:20 left to go. Seems like Cal State's going to rewrap this one over to A. One player kind of watching towards mid, one sitting back on A. So there's going to be numbers advantage for Cal State if they elect to hit this fast. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. It's going to be like a 4v1 really, or 5v1 rather, as it's kind of Rayano isolated by himself, trying to get to this corner here. Finally does. So interesting spot. Cal State in a tricky little situation, but they still have numbers, and guess what? They're going to rewrap all the way back to B to try to get this bomb planted with just under 40 seconds left to go.
Yep. We're going to see Carleton going to move over quickly here to see, you know, where everybody's going. Oh, they're over here. Okay, let's all, you know, get ready for the bomb plant.
Yep, so 5v4 now. Bomb's gonna be planted here in just a second. 16 seconds left to go. They gotta go a little bit fast. The players stack up, but only able to get one. But there's Diamond from the other side, and now it's finally gonna be planted. And there, down goes the last player with Spike down. And Cal State finally get their first round in stick. And they'll hit the 10-point plateau with just 3 more to move on to round 2.
That is exactly what they needed, was, you know, a round to kind of break the momentum of Carleton there. Be able to move forward, you know, get to that 10-5 point.
Yep, absolutely. And, well, just a quick update. The winner of this match will move on to play UAESA Green in round number 2 in the quarterfinals. That'll take place tomorrow. But right now, Cal State looking a lot closer to that mark than Carleton is right now, but still, the Ravens been so good in the last 5 or 6 rounds. Can they keep it going as Cal State start to work over towards B? Finally, a much more clean execute from their side. We're just gonna wait, try to get this first blood before getting anything down.
Yeah, we're gonna see Oz with the op. Just waiting for something to peek here. Oh, so close. Almost managed to get a member of C-Sun, but not quite. Gonna get healed up. Springs is gonna get healed up here.
Yep, so Limit looking for any sort of answer. Now 45 seconds left, and that op so dangerous, but that wall so huge. Because Oz is completely blocked off, trying to go for anything through the Viper wall. Here comes the Sage wall, and here comes the bomb plant. Great execution now. Cal State bought their time. They need to be patient, but Danners has been so good on B. Lilac answers back though. Still numbers right now for Carleton, but Cal State do have it down. Limit playing this close angle. Rage gets one. Niner gets one back as well. And down goes Johnson. And Carleton able to get their 6th.
They are coming back. I mean, we could see another overtime potentially. I mean, like, what wouldn't be a better way to end the series than overtime again. I mean, it's
Yeah.
gotta be, right?
Absolutely. Like there's no other way this should end other than overtime.
Yep.
Still a long way for Carleton, but it's almost silly to even say that because, let's be real. They'll probably come back. Uh, just based on what we've seen, but Cal State, they want to avoid that at all costs. They don't want to play Carleton this close. So we'll see if they can get their 11th round and put themselves within 2.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like it's gonna be an A push this time around for CSUN. Shall see though.
So
Oz looking for heads.
Yeah, the op's still in hand of Oz, and been impactful a little bit so far. It's at least caused Cal State a bit of problems, especially on B, but they may not expect them towards this A site. However, they're playing a little bit more passive themselves, maybe starting to work at mid execute.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that. Mid to B potentially here for CSUN by the looks of it. Oh, actually they might rotate out. They might be faking it.
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. 3 players rotating out of mid. Two now towards A, so they're going to try to win those early gunfights on A. And here they come. Here comes rotation. Right now, that player on A needs to stay alive. Tricky spot for Springs. Doesn't even get one. So that's a massive kill from Niner. That spike is going to go down. It's going to be Johnson, but Keanu on the outside. And gets another. Sorry, Rayano. And Lilac kind of all alone. And just like that, a flawless round from Carleton. And it's 10-7.
10-7. Let's see. Will we go to 10-8 or will it be 11-7? That is the question.
Yeah, it's you can't even predict. You really cannot even predict with these two teams. It's always going to be always going to be back and forth. It's now 7-1 in round count here in the second half. Well, going back to that first half as well in the final 3. So Carleton way dominant as well. It's we started off 9-0 for Cal State. 7-1 now for Carleton since then, and this game has been completely flipped on its head as Oz with a beautiful pick and just gonna back right on up, and that's gonna really put a wrench in the plans of Cal State.
Absolutely. Limit is going to pop ult here, try to run in. Having a bit of difficulty doing that here. I have to back out. Briano is actually gonna get a pick onto Diamond. Get one bullet left in the chamber. Oh, and they're gonna do it.
There we go. Limit does get one back, so now Cal State has a fighting chance on A. And as I say that, Rage peeks out from the corner. How are ya? Oz says hello too. And down to a 1v3. Oz with a 3K with the op. And it's 10-8.
10-8. Like I said, there's no way this will end other than overtime.
There's no way.
Guarantee it.
Just ridiculous. These players got to be going through it. This is a mind-boggling series, I'm sure, for everybody in the lobby.
It just seems like, it's got to be frustrating because just when it seems like you're pulling ahead, you're winning, you know what you're doing, all of a sudden the other team is like, nope, we know what we're doing, and as soon as they think that, swaps back. So it's just got to be mentally draining to, swap back and forth like that.
Oh yeah, this is just absurd at this point. 10-8. I mean, it shows you how well these two teams match up, though. This is great competition for both of them, and definitely going to be useful VOD for the future as well. A lot. I think they can learn from each other, building on their mistakes, building on their opponents' mistakes. This is just a fantastic series and a great way to end the day. But with Carleton right now trying to make it 10-9, they have the advantage already. Danners, who's been a problem with getting first blooded in last game, able to get 2 and a 3rd before Rayano cleans up Johnson, and one player left alive. That's going to be Oz with the shorty jumping on in, cleaning up the defuse, and it's now within 1 round. This game started off 9-0. 9-0.
Yep. 9-0. Now it's 10-9. 9. This is mind-boggling. Oh, we're gonna see timeout, actually.
Yeah, this is I'd assume yeah, it's Cal State timeout again. Great timing from them. I mean, look at Carleton now too. They have the artillery. They have 4 ults ready to go. Cal State has 3 for themselves, but two players on their side struggling. Are they going to put themselves in a position to use them the right way and fend off this Carleton defense?
Yeah, that is the question here. I think, it could really go any way right now. Like, I'm trying to make a prediction, but I honestly have no idea. We're seeing, like, even buys, about even alts. It's really, like, anybody's game. It's just whichever team happens to come out on top.
Yeah, this is it, I honestly I've casted a few different games and several series in those different games. I've never been so stumped as to who's actually going to win. This is a ridiculous series, and these two teams match up so well against each other. And right now, being 10-9, like you said, it really is anybody's game at this point.
They're using 111% of their brain power right now to try to, like, it's like
Yep.
in movies where you see where people are up against their clones or something. It's like they're trying to figure out how do I beat this team when they're just like me.
Oh, you're totally right. It's literally like going up against yourselves. And how do you approach that? And neither team seems to know how, and they just manage to go win, several in a row or go back and forth, and it's always even no matter what. It just might take a little longer each time, and some damage going in right now for Carleton, but still nothing going as far as first bloods as Lilac makes her way in. Gonna get that spike down. Johnson gets taken out, so Rage draws first blood. There's Carleton again, 5v3 advantage. Spike is down though, but Oz over top gets another with that up, and Lilac looking for that second kill, but Niner polishes them off, and well, it's guess what, Amanda? It's a tie game.
It's 10-10. It's another tie game.
10-10.
Oh my goodness. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, this is fantastic. This is a treat. Definitely not, I don't think, what either of us expected coming into today, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I was expecting maybe like a 2 games instead of 3 games, when you win the first 2 games, and yeah, now it's back and forth, overtime again. Every single game today has been near overtime or overtime.
Oh yeah, it's been so absurdly ridiculous. And now Cal State, honestly, Cal State's in a bit of trouble based on momentum. They have kind of an iffy type of buy. But again, anytime we've talked about momentum swinging one way, it's always gone back the other the exact same round. So I don't know if we're caster cursing literally everybody in the lobby, but it's again back and forth. Here we go. Now down to a 4v4.
Yeah, we're gonna see Oz with that sniper again, trying to just find, the perfect spot here, the perfect angle. But it looks like everybody is kind of from the side of CSUN, kind of like slowly making their way over from A to B, just kind of trickling in, and Oz is waiting for it right now. He's waiting for that because he knows it's gonna happen with that sniper.
Oh, you're right, and he's playing that little bit of an off angle. Now he has Rihanna over top. There's that revive in, so Danners bounces back up. As soon as he gets revived, it gets taken down, and there's a revive on the other side. That's Cal State using theirs. So now it's a back and forth. Sage revives, and back to a 4v4. Here comes that wall. That almost connected. That one does, as Oz picks up one, and now Cal State got to attack with numbers not in their favor.
Wow, that's oh my gosh, Limit managed to get 1, gets 2. Like I said, you can't predict this. Rage ends up taking out Limit. Lilac will take out Rage. Spike is planted. We'll see Oz bringing out the knives. We'll have to see if it is worth it. Gonna sneak up behind here. They're not expecting it.
Oh my god.
Oh, they are expecting it. They end up taking out Oz. Ultimate is gone.
Wow, that's a huge kill, and Cal State barely escape with the round win. Limit going so huge for this team. That that ace in the first game, and again performing like a madman here in game 3. Cal State take the lead again. It's 11-10. Can they get to map
Placing
point
swamp grenade.
or match point rather, or will Carleton answer back?
That is the question.
Placing
We'll
swamp
have to
grenade.
see. Swarm grenades are being placed out by Danners, and yeah, it's gonna be another close game. I can feel it. Gonna have the bomb over by A point. Player number 3 has it. Oh, as I see that, Oz is gonna
Spike
take out
down,
Johnson,
attacker spawn.
who has the bomb, and now Oz has perfect sights on the bomb.
Wow, look at that line of sight. That is too perfect.
Exactly.
And, you know, the one player knows he's there. Only one more wrapping back. Oh, pushes him off bomb just enough. So he's got to know that bomb's going to be picked up. And it is going to start leaning towards A, but they're still very unsure of Oz being, you know, posted up somewhere in the middle of the map. But right now they do have that covered. So it does look like Carleton gonna still stick with that split defense. You know, a couple on A, couple on B as C-Sun start to work their way over towards A.
Yeah, this should be very, very interesting. Viper Pit in the middle here. It's gonna be tough trying to figure out. Oh, we're gonna see the Sova dart actually come up into it. Gonna see Viper
30
Pit
seconds left.
might stop this Reyna, but we shall see. Actually, Limit is gonna rush in and kill Rage. Just as I say that, Niner is gonna
Spike
get a
down
3-piece
A.
right there. Beautiful.
Yep, so 1v3 now for Springs. We've seen crazier things, but 13 seconds left only. And Oz finishes them off. And, well, who could have guessed? It's a tie game once again, now 11 aside. And these next couple rounds will be crucial to the series and crucial for the tournament lives of either of these teams. And, yeah, it is... you really can't make this up at this point.
Yeah, definitely. It is, you know, tie game after tie game all day today. So, you know, matchmaking is phenomenal for this tournament. So,
Yep. Yeah, CVH Winter Warmup off to a fantastic start. Of course, more action coming tomorrow, but right now it's Oz saying, how are you today? Limit goes down. There's their top fragger down and out. Carleton looking to take the lead. So close, but so far away. Oz draws that first blood, looking for that second player, and again, Spike down. So he's got a perfect line of sight, but 2 angles to cover. He's got to call this out to his teammates and ask for that help over top.
absolutely. Definitely a good spot to be in. Rayano is actually going to take out Diamond. Johnson going to take out Rayano. Rage takes out Johnson. Lilac takes out Rage. Springs takes out Niner. And we
Oh
are
my.
2v2.
Wow, crazy amount of trades going in. Danners finally shows up on this side of the map. Gonna take one down, and Spike gonna be planted, but 26 health left now for Cal State's Lilac. And we know how good Oz has been with the op, and can be so crucial here in a moment like this. But Danner's gonna work down low. Oz gonna work up top. Util gonna go out, but nothing spotted as of yet. Lilac gonna have to play this close angle. My child is out, does, but gets taken down. And Danner's gonna finish him off. And now it's gonna be 12-11 for Carleton with 1 round left to go. And well, does it feel like overtime? Does it feel like overtime's coming?
Match
I don't know. I mean, most likely, now that we see 11-11, 10-10, 9-9, we keep seeing this, you know, so I have a feeling it'll be overtime, but I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah. Oh man, this is just so... It's an insane series. I sound like a broken record, but my goodness, it's been fantastic again. And well, Carleton now 1 round away from moving on to round 2 and securing top 8 in the CVH Winter Warmup. But can Cal State answer and force overtime yet again for the second map in a row? Here comes the A push. Looks like they're going, and they're going fast. The Sova recon drone going out. Diamond and Limit, they got company with them. Rage in a decent little spot here to try to get, you know, his utility down and block any sort of push from Cal State off. And just over a minute left to go. Cal State's working fast.
Yeah. We'll see what will happen here. Will it be the final round, or will we be going to overtime? That's the question.
Yep, it's looking good right now for Cal State. They got the spike planted. 5v5 situation. Smokes everything out. The wall's out. And here we go. We got two coming down low. It's going to be Rage. Got support underneath. One player spotted out. Limit falls. Oz going to be there for support, but Lilac on the backside stops the pinch, and now it's a 4v4. Lilac gets one as well. So now the defuse is on. Oz is on it. Finally gets taken off, but Danners gets one back. 2v3. Now 1v3. On it is Rage. Rage goes huge in a 1v3. Hops on the bomb. It secures the win for Carleton.
No
Wow.
OT. No OT.
No OT. No
What?
OT.
You're telling me these two teams didn't go to OT? What?
Wow. And
Just
honestly,
barely.
that probably should have. Yeah, that
Yeah.
probably should have gone OT.
That was
Wow.
insane.
Springs with a huge defuse in a 1v3 situation. Just not enough time for Cal State to react. And another 13-11 win for Carleton. We'll move them on to the top 8 and into round number 2 for another best of 3 tomorrow. What a series. And as you see, yeah, you look at the chat. That was just unbelievable. Yeah, what a series. 13-11, 15-13, and then 13-11. Carleton closes it off with a game 1-3 win as they'll be moving on again. And on the side of Cal State, you can't be ashamed of that. That is, they played their hearts out at every moment in that series.
Absolutely. Just beautiful series. Every single game we've had today was beautiful as well. You know, just those overtimes or those near overtimes, it was just back and forth, back and forth. So, like, we were just treated to a whole bunch of great games today, and it was just awesome to see.
Absolutely. And, well, once again, this will conclude our day here for the CVH Winter Warm-Up Tournament. That's it. Believe, what's the math on that? 24 teams have been eliminated, and only 8 remain. As we take a quick look at our bracket before we head off, Waterloo and UCR. I'm excited for that one. Waterloo able to rip off 2 straight wins there. Of course, Carleton will be moving on as well. Fisher and Boise State. That's going to be a great series as well. And of course, Texas A&M Maroon going up against FIU on the top side of your bracket in a battle for top 4. Once again, only single elimination. So you lose, you're done. You win, you move on. And Amanda, I don't know if you have any final words for the stream, but wow, what a day.
What a day indeed. That's all I have to say. Just, you know, wonderful matches all around. Just a wonderful day of Valorant all in all.
Absolutely. And again, thank you all so much for watching, everybody that tuned in throughout the day. Not sure if you made it through the entire 6.5 hours or so, but if you did, shout out to you, all you guys for the support. Has been amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament so far. More action coming tomorrow around 4 or 5 o'clock right here on the Saints Gaming channel. 3 o'clock rather, right here on the Saints Gaming CA channel. So be sure to hit the follow, subscribe if you'd like, and we'll be right back here tomorrow with more action. So don't go anywhere. That concludes it for day 1. Thank you all so much for watching. Again this game, but Springs looking very good. Another player spotted out on the slow orbits, Rayano. Rage drops 2. Johnson will get traded out. Niner gets 2 back though, but still a 1v3. It's all up to Niner and Limit with another big 2-piece. He's on. Here comes the Sova ult. It's Niner. He's doing it all on bomb. I don't think he timed it right though. He's gonna run out. He's gonna have players challenging him from the outside. He does get 1. He knows 1 to his left. Gets a second 2, but the player on the bomb not gonna do it again with it. Even in last in game number 2, and Lilac does get 1 back though. So as I say that, it's up to Niner. 4 health versus Niner. Does have that off. Here comes and the peak, so close, but Niner gets the best of him. And there's Carleton's first round. Bomb is going to be planted. And, well, make it a 3v1. Oz goes down. It's all up to Niner, but Niner gets 2 back. Now it's a 1v1. Niner from down low, able to get a 3K and the 1v2 clutch. And Conan, maybe it's just that unsurety. But here, oh my goodness, here comes Limit just flying across the top of the map and able to grab 1 before falling. But Springs manages to get away, looking for that second. No, can't do it. That's going to leave Diamond all alone, and that's Carleton with their 4th straight round. Big chance on A. And as I say that, Rage peeks up from the corner. How are ya? Oz says hello too. And down to a 1v3. Oz with a 3K with the op. Been a problem with getting first blooded in last game. Able to get 2 and a 3rd before Rayano cleans up Johnson. And 1 player left alive. That's going to be Oz with the shorty. Jumping on in. Cleaning up the defuse. And it's now within 1 round. This game started off.
That's, oh my gosh, Limit managed to get 1, gets 2. Like I said, you can't predict this. Rage ends up taking out Limit. Lilac will take out Rage. Spike is planted. We'll see Oz bringing out the knives. We'll have to see if it is worth it. Gonna sneak up behind here. They're not expecting it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
they are expecting it. They end up taking out Oz. Ultimate is gone.
And here we go. We got 2 coming down low. It's going to be Rage. Got support underneath. But 1 player spotted out. Limit falls. Oz going to be there for support. But Lilac on the backside stops the pinch. And now it's a 4v4. Lilac gets 1 as well. So now the defuse is on. Oz is on it. Finally gets taken off. But Danners gets 1 back. 2v3. Now 1v3. On it is Rage. Rage goes huge in a 1v3. Hops on the bomb.